Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a good day. Poseidon, thank you so much for the 8 months. I appreciate it. Oh shit. Hello. My co-host is supposed to be here soon. I think that he's running a little bit late for the meeting. But that's okay because we're gonna do some great work today. We're gonna hire or potentially fire some fantastic candidates. It's gonna be fun. Butt Lover, thank you for the 10 months. I appreciate it. Chandler, thank you for the 10.
Dolores, I swear to fucking God, if you send in anyone from my 9 to fucking 5 today, you're gonna get your fucking head cut off. Do you fucking hear me, Dolores? Do you fucking hear me? Coffee's great.
Hi, Nandre.
Sam, this is a big day. We got a lot of great hirees today. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Everything good and good out there. Everything looking good out there.
It's been a pretty calm morning over here, steady skies and everything. But you know, this is gonna get me really gassed up. I'm fired up.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. What are you looking for in today's candidates?
Honestly, gusto. You know, charisma, chutzpah, as we like to call it. It's just gonna be one of those things where either you have it or you don't. You know, I already see some of the names on this list, and I know that they're just cannon fodder. They're just meat shields.
Does it remind you of back in the day when we hired you?
I mean, I've climbed up this company ladder tooth and nail. You know, there is a lot of blood on the streets.
Yeah,
truly.
I
have climbed over bodies to get to this spot.
Literally, actually. Remember that one time that guy passed out because of blood sugar, and you kept going, in for the birthday cake.
Chocolate, double chocolate buttercream, my weakness.
Yeah, we had to have a 2-week seminar with HR because of that. You did that.
Yeah, now we're donuts only for birthdays.
Where
do you put the candle? What side? I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
It drives me up a wall.
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. Well, we have a bunch of fine people gathered here today. Ronnie, thank you for the 10 bits. Darren, hello, thank you for the 14 months in the primer. Mars, thank you for the 6 months. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for the follows. How's everybody doing? How's everybody in chat doing? We're like climbed to the top ass cheek to ass cheek.
I won't confirm or deny suspicions. I plead the fifth.
Yeah. Okay.
If anything, I learned from the cake debacle.
Yeah, that's fair. We all learned from the cake debacle, didn't we?
Oh, we learned.
We did. We all learned. JM, okay, if you want to help me, we could welcome everybody in. We could do the standard, everybody say hi, and then we could individually together say hello to everybody. That'd be a fun exercise, fun teamwork exercise for us.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, that'd be good. Oh, yeah. Our cubicles are actually right next to each other, so like I can smell it a little bit.
Oh, I can definitely smell that our cubicles are next to each other. When you got that fucking Applebee's curbside to go.
Yeah, yeah, it's good though.
Fajita
it's
Friday.
Good though. It's so good that I see you taking a little. When I throw it away, I see that when it gets taken back out of the garbage can because our cubicles are right next to each other. So I do see that.
My mother taught me well. She said, "Listen, if it's on top of the trash, it's fair game."
Okay, that's good. Your mother's a smart woman. Okay, Sam, thank you for the 6 months. Okay, let me go back. One Upsy, hello. Knox, hello. Riva, hello. Paint Scratcher, what's up? Jules, hello. Mars, hello. Taco, hello. John, hello. Soup, hello. Cheese, hello. Elsie, hello. Cheese, hello. Will, what's up? Nick, what's up? Sing Sang Stunk, hello. Chandler, what's up? Marcus, hello. Bree, hello. Phoenix, hello. Poseidon, hello. Meowzoid, JM, what's up? Ghost, Twisted, welcome in. Hiplup, what's up? RD, Pepe. All right. Are you nervous?
I'm not nervous for this at all. I'm way more nervous about my fantasy football team that is shitting the fucking bed right now.
Yeah, is that what you were doing when we had a time to be here? Is that what you were doing?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
What's your pre-interview prep? Like when we do these interviews, what do you like to do beforehand just to get into the swing?
I'm sorry.
That...
What was the question?
I'm just happy that you are staying hydrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a water cooler, so if you want like water.
We do have a water cooler. It's been quite active leading up to this event.
Has it been?
There's been a lot of chatter over there. I've overheard some very interesting conversations.
Yeah, tell me about one of them.
What do you prefer, Mike or Ike? What's the deal with airline food? Why don't I get Mike and Ike's with my kosher meal on the airline food? And whose baby is this? It's been a blast over there.
Oh, okay. That's good. I'm glad that you're mingling with our employees, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's good to keep good workplace culture.
Yeah, I think it's important to walk amongst the low people and seed whispers and lies, because that's how you really find who the real rats are, you know?
Yeah, what do you think they're whispering and lying about?
Probably whether my mustache is real or fake. I've heard that multiple times. I've seen it in chat. This thing is 100% authentico, baby. Yeah. That's real hair.
Yeah, it is. It sure is. And you know how I know that? Because you keep shaving it in the bathrooms in the office.
Yeah, I'm trying to make a pillow out of all of my human hair. So hopefully we'll be done by July is my goal. Little throw pillow with my dog.
Okay. All right. Let's just gonna cut that one from the VOD. Noob, thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate that. Canary, thank you for the follow. Ink, thank you for the follow. Macy, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Neat. That's pretty neat. We are a corporate team neat dude here, actually. So breaking out of character for a second. My internet is trash. The corporate internet in this building is garbage. And so if the corporate internet happens to go down, I would like all of the employees in the union to stay calm and not all rush out of the building all at the same time, because you know what? That's a fire hazard. That is a fire hazard. And we're also pretty neat over here, which is pretty exciting. So no picnic. I was planning on having a picnic, but I got a bunch of mini corn dogs and now they're gone.
It's my guilty pleasure is eating frozen foods without reheating them. So my bad.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people where it's in the fridge, it's up for grabs.
Yeah. Is it all of them though?
All of them. Yeah. Literally every single one.
There was 30.
Yes. I'm very aware. So is the executive bathroom. All of the ketchup is
gone. All of the ketchup disappeared. All of it.
We ran out of thermal paste. So, next best thing.
We hired an IT guy.
We did hire an IT guy. He gives the best foot massages you have ever received. Let me tell you, Steven, if you're in the chat, you're a real one.
Okay, that's disgusting. Didn't need to know that. Horrifying thought. I feel like I need to talk to HR about that. Okay, nope. Just scrolling through my recommendable, scrolling, I see your stream and decided to hop in because why not? Also, I love your hair. Thank you. I grew it myself. I appreciate that. Did you call them a bitch? Did you bitch them out for being terrible? The IT guy? No, the IT guy's great. He doesn't give me foot massages.
Great.
10 out of 10.
Like, gets in there,
Like with lotion?
The crevices. He'll go all the way down to the webbings,
Did you pay him?
No, absolutely not. Him? Are you insane? I'm his boss.
I don't think that's a benefit. What?
It is a benefit for him to touch these golden puppies. Are you kidding? These are
you have your shoes and socks on now, though, right? Like we're good.
Yeah.
Okay then. Yeah. Okay, we have a fatty raid. Lots of people coming in hot. Jesus Christ. Hello, everybody. Holy hell. Gamers, welcome in. I hope everybody's having a good day. My name is Sam. This is my coworker, Nanjay. We are going to be hosting a show called Hired or Fired, where we... hire or potentially fire a bunch of great creators. I hope that your stream was good. I hope that you were having a good time. White Crow sent the fellas. Sure did. All of the fellas. I hope all my mods are on deck now all of a sudden. Welcome in, guys. I hope everybody's having a good day. Thanks for the raid, Eric. I appreciate it. Hello. I'm wondering if I should turn... Nah, we're good. My alerts are off today. I appreciate all these follows. John, thank you for the gifted sub to Eric. I appreciate that. We've come for blood. There might be plenty of that. Did he ask why your foot smells like Parmesan? So when the IT guy was giving you a foot massage, did he question the Parmesan smell, or did you tell him that it was my Applebee's?
Well, it had been a long day, so my feet were quite sweaty. I'd say we've moved on from the harder cheeses to more of a soft brie, or a goat cheese, perhaps.
Right. That's good. That's good for that. That's good for her. Okay, good. Why don't you tell everybody what exactly it is you do for the company, just so they can get a good feel of, like what kind of importance that you hold in the office?
That's a great question. And, in my role, there's a lot of important things to do every day. And when I wake up in the morning, I make sure that I put on my pants like everybody else.
Right.
One leg at a time. And I get to the office and I do what I got to do. I do it hard. I do it well. And I make sure that everyone is on top of their game because, at the end of the day, it's all about the bottom lines.
It's all about the bottom lines.
And
True.
it's not a cult. It's not a cult. And
No.
it's definitely not a cult. And, loyalty is important.
It's just a corporate company that wants to take your labor for less than you're worth and give you little to no benefits.
You cannot time me out.
Somebody just timed you out when you're on the street.
You can't do that
They
to
can,
me.
Though. They can do that. That's
Okay,
a benefit. It's like a 401k. We give them that instead. They get to time you out. Sorry,
Writing
get
down,
timed out.
Hexy the virus. You're going in the burn book, okay?
I think that was the IT guy, actually. Yeah. I think the IT guy is like pissed off that you made him give him a foot rub on corporate time. You didn't even wait till after 5.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. The next corporate picnic, you're going to be putting in a lot of work there, young fella. Okay?
Yeah, true.
Live in front of the whole company. Cult company.
The company. We don't have, it's not a cult. It's just a company.
It's not a cult.
The first person we're interviewing today, their name is Tubby Tub. We are going to reveal the job that they are interviewing once they get on stream. So I guess I should give the people, we got lots of new people in here. I should kind of give them a lowdown of what's happening, right?
Definitely.
Okay, so today we are interviewing 8 different guests, lovely guests. They are going to be interviewing for a multitude of different job titles. These are very important jobs that you may have never heard of in your life or even known anybody that worked, but they are important. They're important to the economy. The trick is that these potential candidates do not know the job that they're interviewing for until the interview is over. So they will have to fake it until they make it. And then after, you guys, the chat, will decide, as well as us two, whether they get hired or fired. If they get hired, then they get to do that job for the rest of their life, whether they like it or not. And if they get fired, then they have to leave and never return and leave all of their belongings here that they brought with them.
It's on site if you don't get hired. It is literally on site. If I see you in the streets, you better not be capping, because I'll challenge you 1v1 and cross your ass up.
Yeah, we have a hatch in the floor and we just...
You're gone. You're banned.
Get out of here. Yep. But we have 8 contestants. They're fierce competition. How do you think that they'll do?
Looking over our list, we've got quite the variety, the cavalcade in here. I think that it's going to be an absolute bloodbath, to be honest. I fully expect edged weapons, probably sharpened nails. I don't really know who's going to come out on top. I'll tell you one thing, though. There's definitely people who are going to get axed, and I'm all here for that because I don't know about you, Sam, but my favorite thing on earth, firing people. It's great.
Yeah, you do love that. Do you have any good firing stories that you'd like to tell us? I have one that I think I remember of you.
Oh, which one are you thinking of?
Okay, you remember that one kid? He was very quiet. He was applying for the role of suspender cincher. Because remember you were going through the suspender stage when you were really into the suspenders, and we were like, please stop, you have to stop, and you got to stop walking around and snapping them like this, and then you wouldn't stop doing it. You kept doing it.
I remember, and he actually bought me a pair of suspenders that when I twanged them, remember this was a gift at Secret Santa, I twanged them once and they actually unclapped, swung around, and hit me in my knees. Very painful. So then what did we do? We suspended him over a large fire until the bottoms of his feet were scorched and blistered for the blood god.
We were upset about that. You actually did that after 5, so we had to. There was a lot of paperwork. There was a lot of paperwork.
Listen, thankfully we're not hiring anybody for HR today, because if they're going into HR at this company, I'll tell you one thing: they're gonna have a hell of a time. I don't know if we're gonna be able to find anyone more for HR.
No, we go through HR very fast here. Incredibly fast. The legalities of it is sticky. It's sticky at best.
Stickiest of the icky, as they like to say.
Yeah, and people keep describing this office as sticky, which I
I don't know why.
I don't know why.
I have no clue.
No clue?
I have no clue.
Not a clue.
Literally none.
None. Okay.
Couldn't tell you.
Okay. Well, should we pull in our first contestant?
I think it's time.
I think it's time. All right, Tubby. I think Tubby might be in the chat. Tubby, are you ready? Are you ready to be pulled in? I don't care. We're pulling you in. Tubby.
Make sure you turn your camera on, Tubby.
Oh,
hi.
God. Oh,
welcome.
This is a lot of pressure.
This is a lot of pressure. It's an immense amount of pressure. There's a lot of people here.
You know, immediately off the top, I think you're way too overdressed for the job, Tubby. I'm a little disappointed.
Right. Yes, absolutely.
Do you want me to strip? I will strip.
I'm just saying.
I will strip for you.
Okay. I don't think okay, okay. Hi, Tubby. Welcome in. We're very excited to interview you. First things first, I would like to. What was that?
Is this funny to you? I'm sorry. Is this funny to you? This is some serious fucking shit, dude.
Tubby,
this is a company.
What is that?
Okay.
What's what?
Never mind. First things first, Okay. First things first. You have what is going on? Who is that bald man that you brought with you to the interview? Is that you can't? Who's that?
Danny DeVito.
Why did you bring Danny DeVito to your interview?
I thought Danny would be a great backup dancer.
Can he?
Who the fuck let in this bald man into our building? What the fuck is going on in here? Okay.
Security.
Get this guy out of here.
Get him out.
Bye, Danny. I'll miss you.
Okay. First things first. Do you have your Twitch chat closed entirely? Everything's closed. Okay.
Great. I do.
At this time, I am now going to put the job title up on the screen that you are going to be interviewing for. So don't look, because this makes it... Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, we are now going to ask you a series of questions just to check and see if you are best qualified for this job. Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So the first question I have for you is what got you interested in this job?
You know, I like bananas.
So when does a banana factor into this job exactly?
You get to like peel stuff.
The bananas?
You're not wrong.
Like you can
But you're definitely not right.
and they have like strings, you know, like attached.
To the banana.
No, to the peel.
Okay, and then what do you do with the strings?
You like throw them away because they're gross.
Tubby, have you ever eaten a banana peel before?
Yeah.
If I told you that you can only take this job if you consume a banana peel.
I'll go get one. Do you want me to get a banana peel?
No. I'm just testing your dedication to the company.
I will.
Okay.
Can I disappear for 2 seconds?
You gonna go get a banana?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. Okay. Is he okay? Okay, it's fine. You know what? I appreciate the commitment to showing us that he can do his best work.
I think the fact that he's going into my personal drawer right now and grabbing a banana is a little alarming to me because I've been saving those to make banana bread. And generally, I like to keep the peels and throw them around the office and watch people slip and eat shit. So,
Yeah, you gotta stop doing that. Why are you doing that?
Listen, when you're the top dog, you gotta let the bottom feeders know that this is my real estate and you can't come over. Can we see that banana one more time, please?
It's so good.
Tubby, I want you to describe in detail what a banana looks like.
It's like triangular.
Like, okay. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna... I'm so proud of you and you're doing so good. How does it taste?
Sorry, there's something in my teeth.
Is
It
it the
tastes so
strings?
very potassium-y.
Yeah, they do have a lot of that. They do have a lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. You're doing okay. All right. What do you think your strengths are that pertain to this job?
I like to eat.
What do you so, like more than bananas? Outside of bananas, what kind of things do you like to eat?
What's a typical lunch at a work day for you like?
Olive
Walk
Garden.
us through it. Oh, you're a big Olive Garden guy.
No, I fucking hate Olive Garden.
What do you hate most about it?
I can never decide what I want
Yeah.
when I go to Olive Garden. And then I look through the menu for 10 minutes and I get spaghetti and meatballs at the end.
Do you think
Classic Italian meal.
Would it help if you had someone to talk to about what you would like to eat at Olive Garden maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you
I think
feel
that'd be
maybe
great.
like you're not seen, like people can't see you very well when you're in the Olive Garden, like you're not really sure if they have what you would like on the menu?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I have another question for you. Can you describe a time when you felt that you went above and beyond the call of duty at work?
You know, I was playing Modern Warfare,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a guy, and he said my mom sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she, Tubby?
No, I think my mom's great.
What's your mom look like?
A mom?
Is your mom a fan of Olive Garden as well, or does
My
she
mom
also
loves
find the
soup salad
menu
and
overwhelming?
breadsticks.
Oh, a
My
breadstick
mom,
gal.
yeah.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. You could tell us more about your mom if you wanted to, like describe in detail what she looks like.
I feel like we should move on.
Okay. What kind of office aesthetic do you think will help you perform best at your job? You want Danny DeVito in the office with you?
Danny would help me so much, you know?
How do you think Danny would help you in your day-to-day office, like in your work day-to-day?
I just want to get yelled at by Danny DeVito.
Oh, you're gonna get yelled at. Oh, you're gonna get yelled at. You're gonna get yelled at real good. All right. If you keep up with this Danny DeVito bullshit, okay?
Oh, that was kind of hot. Wait.
I am getting hot over here. I'm getting a little pissy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little upset. Who keeps letting in this little bald troll goblin into our interview? It's ridiculous.
Where does Danny DeVito keep going when he goes away?
Just keep sliming back in.
Behind a plant.
I told you not to put the ficus in the interview room, Sam. I said it 15
I thought that
times
it added.
before
I thought it added. I thought it added.
No
to the
ficus,
aesthetic.
no ficus, no ficus.
What is it? Is that like the things with the top hat? With the horns?
No, it's a plant. I bought a plant. It's not even a real plant. It's a fake plant. And I said, this would really add to the aesthetic of the room. And Andre said, no, that's a stupid plant. That plant reminds me of my ex-wife. And I was like, how the fuck does a plant remind you of your ex-wife?
Do you have an ex-wife?
Do I have an ex-wife? You want to see a picture of me and my ex-wife?
I do.
Okay.
I do. Yeah.
You don't want to.
I do.
Okay. Do you want?
This is my ex-wife.
That's a picture of Harry Styles.
That's right. Harry motherfucking Styles from One Direction. How does that make you feel, Tubby?
I feel, I feel good.
Are you jealous?
I feel I am a little bit jealous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit flabbergasted.
Would you marry Harry Styles even after your boss was previously married to Harry Styles?
I would marry Harry Styles.
If we hired you, you would
keep your fucking hands off. That's my ex, all right? Where'd you get that picture? Where did you get that picture?
Why did you have that so fast?
Is this your ex-wife?
I'm
that looks
feeling
exactly
a lot of
like her.
emotions right now.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a lot of emotions.
It's when she was a little younger.
This is very therapeutic in a sense for me, I believe.
There's two pictures of your ex-wife now on in the call.
It makes you feel real.
It does.
Love has never left, you know. It hurts a little. It hurts a little bit.
Does it hurt a lot?
The power dynamics of this interview have very shifted greatly in the last 30 seconds. I don't know really how to feel.
Yeah, I'm seeing you.
I would say I feel haunted.
A small little man.
I feel haunted by my past mistakes. You know? It's almost like a specter, a phantom haunts over me, looming, terrifying me, telling me off.
Yeah.
Waving my failure in my face.
Do you think that having somebody to discuss that with would be beneficial to you? Yeah. Tubby, do you think that you would be good at a job like that?
Discussing Harry Styles toothless?
Yes.
I feel like I'd be so good. I'd be great at that.
I think you would be really good at it.
Don't drink the water.
What?
Let me hit you with a hypothetical here, Tubby.
Yeah. Okay.
This is more of an office dynamics question because you've proven now that you can handle shit,
Yeah.
But can you handle real shit.
Like actual, like
literal feces. If I came into your office and I said, Tubby, clean this up, pulled down my pants, and I took a shit on your desk, what would you do? What would be your reaction?
We've had to deal with this.
Don't bring my ex back into this. Don't you fucking dare.
No.
That is salted ground. That is salted earth.
I feel like, you know what I would do?
Okay.
It's me.
Wow. That's an old picture of you.
It was from middle school.
You know, I would give them a wild friend. Wild, out of style, every shoe, every color. When you're famous, it can be kind of fun.
That was nice.
I always knew.
That was good. That was great. You did great.
Yeah.
I have one last question for you as we close out your interview.
Yeah.
What is your personal mission statement?
What's a mission statement?
Just go with it.
Is that your personal mission statement?
Yeah. What's a mission statement?
You know what? Just guess.
Mm-hmm.
Take your best guess.
Like, am I going on a mission?
You could be if you wanted to. We could probably fund that. Like, maybe.
Oh, wait, I'm gay.
Yeah. Well, we're a all encompassing company. We're all about
like compasses.
Do you know what the plural version of compass is? You know how it's like cactus and cacti?
Like kumpai?
Yes.
Yes.
That is what it is.
That is what it is.
It's kumpai.
It's kumpai, Tubby. Is that your mission statement? Is kumpai?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, he's slick.
Damn, he's good. All right, Tubby. We appreciate you giving us your time today. We're now going to deliberate, and then we will bring you back in to let you know if you are hired or fired. So we're now going to drag you out of the conference room. We'll see you in a second. Yeah.
And keep it down in there.
Yeah,
okay?
just please
thin
don't.
Walls.
The waters, don't drink it. Okay. What do we think?
What an absolute shithead. Bringing in my fucking ex?
Yeah.
I think we might have to hire him.
Yeah, I think we might have to. I think he's too smart.
If you get in the ring with the bull, and you can rear your own horns, you should own the China shop, is how I feel about it. And honestly,
I agree with that.
I love beef tenderloin. It's my favorite fucking protein.
Yeah.
So for me, it's pretty close. I don't know. I don't want to say 100% yet, but I don't want to not say 100% yet. Chat,
I liked his confidence. I thought that, first of all, I love your ex-wife is a wonderful lady. Love everything about her. Loved everything about her.
Me too.
I think that having a little bit of spice in the office, a little bit of sexual tension between her, between him, between you, between him, between me, between the guy that works in HR. Like, I think that all of that would be great, personally.
Yeah. A little pizzazz goes a long way,
Yeah, I agree. I'm all about it. Chat loves them. Their 82% says hired.
Wow. Interesting.
Okay.
Well,
why don't you give me your vote? And then we'll bring Tubby in and I'll let him know. What do you think?
I think we got to bring him in. In fact, not only do we want to bring him in, I think what I want to do is I'm going to get a bigger desk than what I have now. And I'm going to get on an elevated surface. And then we have a small, tiny desk under my big desk. And we're going to put him there. He's going to sit at a little tiny desk under my desk. So that way I can stand on his shoulders and we can work on our acrobatics.
That seems like a great idea. I love that. And we can fund that because
I agree.
Yeah, totally. Okay, I'm gonna bring Tubby back in, and we're gonna let him know that what we decided. Okay.
Yep.
Now gonna drag. I'm now gonna drag. I'm now going to drag. I'm now gonna drag Tubby back in. Tubby, welcome back in.
Hey.
Welcome back in. We have, first off, we're going to tell you what the job that you were interviewing for was.
Okay.
You have any guesses?
Yeah, go ahead and guess.
Cow farmer.
No.
Pretty close. Your ballpark.
You want another guess?
A hot dog stand guy.
Colder. One more, maybe.
You ready?
A chicken egg, like picker-upper.
Ooh, if you stopped at chicken egg, you were getting really close.
Yeah, really close.
Okay.
Tubby, the job that you've been interviewing for, was ghost therapist.
How do you feel about that role?
I feel, great.
Okay. Would you be happy to work in this field with us?
In the arms of an angel.
Sam, we're gonna have to cancel the karaoke trip this year. I can't do this.
I know, it's too much for me. I'm already crying.
It's
Thinking
a
about
lot.
the puppies.
Yeah.
Okay, Tubby, I'm now going to reveal to you whether you are being hired or fired.
This is a very tough deliberation, honestly. This one went down to the wire.
How do you
Okay.
feel that your interview went?
Pretty good. I think I did great. I
Mhm.
think, I've seen Toothless Harry Styles. I
Mhm.
think I could deal with Ghost.
Yeah. Okay. I think that
You know?
the poll is in.
Yeah.
I'm now going to tell you that we have actually decided unanimously to hire you.
Welcome to the company. Welcome to the cult.
Yes!
Would you like to say anything to your new coworkers?
Yeah.
I'm gay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nodders.
Anything else?
I swear to God, if you bring that fucking bald man into work with you the first day, I swear to fucking God, I will come down on you like the might of God. I will come down on top of you like the largest stack of compasses you've ever seen. Plural.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's been done before. It was a whole 3 days of cleanup.
Mess with the bull, you get the horns, kid. Don't forget
True.
that.
Don't forget that. Tubby, I'm now going to drag you back into the lobby. You're
you.
free to go
Good.
about your day. Thank you for giving us your
I
time.
will do you honor. Is that
Shine those shoes.
okay?
Find those shoes.
I love you.
Good luck. Stay
I
gold.
love you too.
I love you too. Wow, that was good. That was great. That was good.
It's a high bar to set. It's a really high bar to set. I know for a fact, I'm just looking through at these names that many of these upcoming interviews are just
some
not
of them
gonna
are
be able to
frankly
match that
terrible.
energy. Yeah, honestly, I don't know why we scheduled at least 3 of them,
No.
but
At least
it
2
is
of
what
them,
it
they're
is.
like family friends. So I just said, yeah.
Yeah, nepotism is very in lately. So,
Mhm.
I'm excited for that.
One of them's my nephew. I'm not going to tell you which one, but just a shithead. Just an absolute shithead.
Probably the one who just got here.
Yeah, probably this fella. What's up, Mr. Savior? I'm gonna go through and thank these fine people for their patronage and giving me all of their money and stuff. Savior, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Kenji, thank you for the 5 months. Easy, thank you for the raid. If you're still here, I really appreciate it. Panda, thank you for the 11 months, almost a year. I appreciate it. And John and Eric, thank you so much for the raid. John, thank you for gifting a sub. I appreciate it. Hello, everybody. If you're just coming in, we are doing a fantastic game show. Savior is going to be going a little bit towards the end, but he is here now, which is fantastic. I hope everybody's cozy. I hope everybody's having a good time. Next on our list, we have Barry Bebop. How do you feel?
I'm fucking dreading this. Honestly, this is his 6th time interviewing with us.
Yeah, he just keeps trying. We keep telling him no, and he keeps coming
And
back.
it's
I don't
not
even know
like
how he
he's
gets
getting
in.
better either. He just keeps getting worse. So
It's
I don't know
bad
what
every
the fuck we're
dime.
gonna get here. I mean, we give him great criticism and advice, and he still just comes back and does the same shit. So
I came into my office this morning at 7 a.m. He was just curled up under my chair like a hush puppy, just crying.
Isn't hush puppy fried dough?
I don't know. I've never had one, but he was just like saying, look at me, I'm a hush puppy. I was like, stop doing that. Please. And then he crawled out. So we just lost him in the office.
Yeah, he was definitely a water birth for sure.
For sure. Probably a Virgo too.
Oh, definitely. As a Virgo myself.
Yeah. I'm a Capricorn, so
we know.
Yeah. We know. We know. We do know.
We know.
We know. All right. Should we bring Barry in?
Hold on, locking in. We can't laugh at this one. He's a very serious guy. If we laugh, it's really going to derail everything. So I'm really not going to laugh.
Okay, we'll bring him in.
Yeah, right. Very serious faces.
Yep. Barry Bebop, welcome in. We're so excited to have you here. If you could put your camera on, we would be once again very excited to have you here once again for the sixth time or something like that. I'm not even sure.
I gotta get dressed in real time. I just got back from getting some chicken, so give me a second on this one. Sorry about that. Hold on, let me put on my pants. Sorry, I'm doing. I love my job.
Yeah. We're so excited to have you here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great to see you again and again and again and again.
And again, we were just talking about how you've interviewed like 6 or 7 times, and we can't figure out how you keep getting into the building.
You're like a Land Before Time movie. You think it's over, and you keep fucking coming back.
Yeah.
Well,
insane.
Practice makes perfect, and like my dad always said, if you got enough debt cord, you can get into any job interview.
Yeah, true. Very true.
Sounds like a wise and sagely old man.
Yeah, he's old as shit.
Are you excited? Are you excited for your interview today? Or are you nervous?
I'm super excited. Hold on, let me put on my jumpsuit.
Oh.
Wow, that's a pretty nice jumpsuit. Okay. Wow, thank you for dressing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great outfit.
It's a great outfit.
No problem.
Yeah, that's there's some feet in there. There's some feet attached to the outfit.
You guys ever had chicken?
Yeah.
On occasion, I dabble.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I consider myself a poultry guy.
There you go. Wow, you look nice. It smells a little bit though. So like,
it smells like.
Did you wear that to the last 4 interviews that you came here?
It just smells like chicken. Honestly, if I can, I
don't
know why you brought in a
wipes?
40-piece bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken to your interview. What made you think that was a good idea? But
dress for the job you want. And give chicken and give back, for any of the companies that I apply for, I try to give back and give something better, than what I came in with. And for that, that's just a slimy 40-piece chicken from God's country. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have your Twitch window closed? Because I'm now going to reveal to everybody what job you're going to be interviewing for. Are you ready?
My Twitch window is closed.
Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the job that Barry Bebop will be interviewing for. To start out this interview, I'd like to ask you, what got you interested in this field?
Mm-hmm. I'm really passionate for this line of work, and I just thought that I don't know what to say. What's so funny? I just thought, I've wanted to do this since I was a young little boy, with my bucket, living in my bucket full of chicken. and oh no, don't move your eyes like that. And it's just been a passion. It's something I'm working towards my whole life.
Oh, good.
Follow-up question: How do you sleep at night, knowing what you do, knowing that you've wanted to do this your entire life? How do you resolve yourself, child?
Same as most people, getting stoned out of my goddamn mind, so I can't feel anything.
As a child, you were getting stoned out of your goddamn mind.
Stoned out of my fucking mind. I pick up my my SNES, a big bucket full of weed, and heat it up good.
You heat up the whole bucket, like you put it on a hot plate.
Yeah, and in a hot pocket.
So how old were you when you were doing this?
Yeah, questions, memories, they're all gone now. I burned all that out of my brain because I wanted to do this, evidently.
You're making me nervous because this job, it takes a lot of focus and concentration. Do you think that you can do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. I
Get really excited. No, it's we get excited. Sometimes you get excited.
Turn that.
Yeah,
what is that? Don't need that on. Turn that off.
You got. Whoops. Oh, look at that. You're getting follows.
No,
Look, it's all on your face. All over your face.
I don't know what that is.
For you.
Yeah.
All right. I have a pretty tough ball question right off the beginning. You ready for it?
I don't know what a tough ball is.
Give him a tough ball. Give him a tough ball.
You want to throw me a tough ball?
Give him a tough ball.
We're big on sports. We're big on sports in this office. We do a lot of sports, so I know the sport lingo.
Yeah,
tough ball question. Tough ball.
Yeah.
What is your greatest failure, and what did you learn from it?
Man, this one time, I got a big one of those trucks at a truck yard with a magnet on it. and I drove. And and I drove past the police evidence room and walked on the. It's warm in here, and drove past the police evidence room and then turned on the magnet in the car, and the car flipped over. The data got wiped from the laptop. I assume I have not made it that far yet, but probably.
Do you think that experience could help you in this job?
I'm not sure. You just said a greatest failure.
Okay.
So I was just kind of giving a general one. It wasn't really themed out like that. I don't really think that far ahead.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Does this shirt make me look fat?
Yes.
Well, I expected a little bit more preamble there, and all that really happened was to hurt my feelings.
He sent me 16.
What's up there? What's up there, Chicago? What's going on there?
He sent me 16 text messages of him in that shirt before the interview. He would not stop sending me pictures. He was like, "What about this one?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's good." And then he said, "What about this one?" And I said, "That's the same shirt. You just tucked the tie in that time."
Tuck a tie.
I just don't think anybody actually buys salt. I just feel like we just have it,
It's just a natural occurring cabinet.
It's just like a natural. It's like a natural thing. Yeah. The natural, they say the salt of the earth. It's like
one more follow-up question for you.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. Yeah.
So this is a hypothetical.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Hypothetically,
okay,
we just went out to a concert at the Chicago Symphony Orchestra. We're walking down Michigan Avenue when a helicopter comes flying down the street, and the helicopter blades are spinning just above the ground, high enough where they're not scraping against the pavement, and just absolutely blendering people, just turning them into just meat clouds. Okay? What number am I thinking of?
4.
Fuck, he's good.
Damn it.
Fuck,
we've never seen that before.
That's because there's that many blades on a helicopter.
This motherfucker.
Holy shit.
I love helicopters. I love America.
Those are definitely two things that are the same.
Yeah.
People like to say that America really is just like one big helicopter.
So
what are your thoughts on the healthcare system?
I think that more health could be going around for sure. I care about that.
God damn it. All right. If you made a mistake while doing your job, How do you expect to repair the situation?
I just tuck it away. I just put it. I just hide that probably. I don't want to. I'm kidding. I don't want to see. If somebody sees I make a mistake, I'd get really sad about it. I don't want none of that. So I'd probably just,
What if the mistake?
Dig it in the corner
How do you expect the client to react?
I mean, they won't because they won't see it, so it doesn't matter.
Do they allow mistakes in your line of work?
No, because they don't see them. So it's fine. It's like if a tree falls in the woods. Did I drive that truck into the police station? No, goddamn no.
Are they not around when you make the mistake, or they're just maybe like asleep?
Probably both.
Like they're sleeping elsewhere.
Probably. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think that far. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Another question for you. How long have you trained to be in the position that you're working in now?
Birth.
So you came out of the womb ready to
popped out a pussy
rumble.
and did my duty.
I really had this one.
It's something funny, sir. I take this very seriously.
I really had this one also pegged for a water birth, but now I'm questioning.
Yeah.
No,
he seems like an all natty. He seems like a natty. He seems like a natty. There was a doula.
There was a doula present.
What was her name?
A doula oblongata.
Okay. That was your mother's name?
No, it's the doula. It was the doula's name.
It's the doula.
Okay, got it. I understand. I don't understand, but I understand.
It's the doula.
Look at this guy's face. Look at that nasty face. Look at his face. His face fucked up.
They do all this fucking. They take. It's a doula.
The doula. Yes.
They like help.
They're like, hey, doula, do a doula, a daisy.
It's time to come out.
They're baby encouragers.
Baby
like,
encouragers.
Hey, little guy, we affirm you to jump out head first. For sure.
Do you feel like you share a lot in common with doulas in your line of work?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know.
Have you ever delivered a child?
Yes. The same day that helicopter crashed and all those people, there was a woman who was really wanting to have birth really bad. She just said, I have to have this baby right now. And I said, I mean, can it wait, ma'am? And she said, it could, but it's time now. I want it now. So, ma'am, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of blood. And this guy just wanted me to guess the number 4 over there. He's standing there with his blonde hair waving in the corner. And she said, he tried to birth the baby, but he didn't do a good job. And I said, all right, well, I guess I can. And so I did. And I'm that boy's godfather. She let me name him. I named him Michael Hourglass 27.
Not Red Fang?
No. Named him after my father, Michael Hourglass 26.
That's a beautiful story.
When you gotta go, you gotta go. Learn that from Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I shit myself.
Oh, we have one final question for you before we deliberate.
All right.
Are you ready?
I've never been more ready for serving this goddamn country in my life.
Okay. What's your personal mission statement?
Fuck fast and fry chicken.
Okay. We're gonna drag you back into the lobby, and then we'll deliberate, and then we'll bring you back in if you don't mind.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
You've been wonderful, and I hope you have plenty of babies.
Yeah. Thank you. We'll see you in a second.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Bye. Okay. What are we thinking?
That was an experience, wasn't it?
It was good. That was a good one.
I would say it vaguely reminded me of 2 experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Stepping on a Lego as a young child and having it embedded in the bottom of your foot.
Mm-hmm.
Or accidentally throwing out your retainer and having your parents force you to dig it out of the trash can, clean it, and wear it to school the next day.
Okay.
at the local food court at the mall.
Did that happen to you?
Yes.
Okay. I think that, frankly, he would be a danger to society, which gets me a little excited.
You just kept talking about doulas so goddamn much, you know?
Yeah, it was a lot. It seems like maybe he's more qualified to do a doula than
Someone in chat, do you see this? They said Nandre is just upset Barry called him fat. Am I wrong? Am I wrong, motherfucker? Am I?
I think it hurt. I could see you were hurt a little.
I say, fuck that blueberry bitch. He's fired. That's what I say.
Well, we'd have to hire him and then fire him, which is confusing why we called the show that. But
why don't we do that? Let's tell him
hire him
and then
fire him.
Immediately kick him to
That's
the
mean.
fucking curb.
Okay. Well, I mean, we could do that. Yeah, that seems like the best way to just let him down easy. Ready?
Yeah, easy. Let him down easy.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's bring him in. Hi, Barry. Welcome back.
Oh, hello there.
Hi. If you want to turn your camera on, we have two actually pretty interesting pieces of news for you.
Very exciting news, actually.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Honestly, it's something never been done before in the history of the company.
Yeah. We our first piece of news is that lucky for you, we want to hire you.
Yeah, you finally did it. We're bringing you in.
Oh my god.
The job that you're going to be doing. The job that you're going to be doing is you're going to be a grape surgeon.
I can save lives.
Yeah.
Well, you could have
you could've.
because you're fucking fired.
Yeah. Sorry, we're now firing you.
Yeah,
Did
you're
the
done.
people vote on that one?
Yeah, we wanted to do both. We just wanted to give you a small piece and then let you down slowly.
A little tiny piece to just hold in your hand and let it glow for a brief moment before I come over and snuff you out, you fucking cocksucking piece of shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Get out.
And let the door hit you on the way out, you little blueberry bitch.
Get out.
I love my country. I did it all for my country. And that woman's baby got birthed real good.
Yes, she did.
Goddamn right it did.
Yep.
Hourglass 47, whatever the fuck
I
his
drove
name
that
was.
truck into that police station.
Go cook some meth. Get the fuck out of here.
Woo! See you, Barry. Well, Barry did good. That was good. That was good. That was fun. That was a good time. That was fun.
I think we should get in touch with the legal team. We're definitely stealing fuck fast and fried chicken. I think
we're gonna definitely take that
next quarter's holiday card.
I was just typing away the whole time.
Yep. That's how your keyboard sounds.
We're rebranding the whole show. Your
keyboard sounds like a chainsaw. Yep.
Okay. Our next contestant is Cheese Please.
Young Cheese.
Young Cheesy.
I'm interested to see what kind of cheese he emulates today.
Me too.
Will he come in like, a soft, like maybe feta, or a very processed, American cheese, maybe even a spicy pepper jack. True. You never really know what you're going to get. It could be the whole entire spread. Yeah, I think I'm also pulling for Gouda here too. Maybe a little smoked Gouda, perhaps.
Ooh, smoky Gouda. I like a smoky Gouda around the office. Love that. Should we bring him in?
Let's bring him in.
All right. Cheese, welcome in.
Cheese, welcome in.
Welcome in. Thank you for giving us your time and coming to the interview. How you doing?
Thank you for calling me. A little dark in the basement.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. How's everything going? How you doing?
I'm feeling strong, feeling limber.
Yeah. Do you have any like pre-interview things that you go through? Like anything? Anything you do to get prepped for the interview?
Just a few stretches and a chug an entire gallon of Monster Energy drink
Oh,
every single time.
you've-
That's actually
Interesting.
how I go to sleep.
Oh.
You know, we are sponsored by Red Bull at our company.
we are
Mm.
in the future. We will be.
Well,
We're-
lucky for you, I've shotgunned at least 500 of those in my life.
Oh,
Wow, it's a lot.
Mhm.
man's prepared.
Yeah, that's why the stock went up, and that's why I invested, and I continue to rise the stock.
I am incredibly intimidated.
I would be too.
I'm incredibly intrigued.
It's the scent.
Okay, now okay. I think we'll. So as long as you have your Twitch chat closed on one of your many monitors, I'm gonna go ahead and put up on the screen the job that you will be doing. Are you ready?
Sure.
No peeks, no peeksies.
I have never not been ready.
And here is the job that Cheese will be interviewing for.
It's
your
arguably
time
the
starts now?
most important position in our company besides our two. I think
Mhm.
of utmost importance.
So to start out, what got you interested in this field?
Well, it was the opportunity that presented itself to me, to be honest with you. Once I saw the opening, I decided to just dive in and go after it.
Oh, how long ago was that?
That's relative. Basically, I am from the future, and I decided to go back to get ahead of the investment.
Do they do
So
it differently
about
in the
20 years
future
ago,
than we're doing? They
One
have
thing-
techniques.
I have taken years of experience and applied it to the job at hand.
Would you say that it's correct to call you senpai then?
I would say that senpai is one of the most accurate descriptions, as I am, in fact, above.
Arigato, senpai.
Yes.
Wow, thank you for
I-
deciding to work with us. It's an honor.
You will refer to me as Cheese-san from now on. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm actually your boss. But
Would
in
you-
the future,
Would you
I'm
like
just going
to
to apply
ask?
later.
Oh, I was just going to see if you wanted to ask us questions, just to make sure that we're
mostly,
qualified.
why did you approach me through a fortune cookie?
I think that they're tasty and delicious, and you can get them in bulk on Amazon.
And the paper is really good for your lower intestine.
Yeah. Well, he still shits all over the office, but like, I think it's kind of like a quantity over quality kind of thing, you know.
I mean, it's both. There's a lot of poo.
Yeah.
There's a lot of poo, but you probably know that since you are from the future. Does it stop, or does it just keeps going?
We've actually turned it into a self-sustaining energy machine. It's a wheel.
So you're telling me that you, in the future, have created a system that encourages me to take a dump in the middle of the office.
Yes. In fact, because the old adage that it always rolls downhill is a problem that I knew would perpetuate through the years. And as I took this energy, and that it was limitless, it was absolutely limitless, and it was always going to go downhill. So we knew if we could figure out how to make it go uphill, then lives could change, which is why I'm in the basement, because it is no longer going downhill.
Wow, that is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to interview someone for this position, what traits would you be looking for?
Strength of fortitude, knowing that the only weakness is on the receiving end, basically.
Yeah.
And that if you can't handle the pressure, it will make you crumble.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel a lot of pressure in this industry?
Tremendous,
Yeah.
actually.
What kind of pressure usually?
Atmospheric, mostly. The office atmosphere can kind of encroach on my creativity a little bit, but in the end, I feel that my approach of outside of the box thinking to get inside of the box tends to make things a little bit more clear for us all.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's move outside of the box here a little bit. I'm gonna
Yes.
throw a hypothetical your way, and I just want you to throw it back. You and I are on a business trip to Cozumel, and our airplane is a small private plane that's going through the air like a pack of gum. Unfortunately, that pack of gum gets struck by lightning, and we land in the middle of the ocean, deserted island. How many days in until you eat my leg?
Good question.
When was the last time I ate?
Let's say we had those little biscuits that make your mouth really dry during our flight.
Yes, Popeyes. So to be honest, I would probably salvage a little bit of the gum first. I would then put together at least 1, maybe 4 plans of escape from this island. And I would give you a fair shot. So it is quite possible that you would be eating, in fact, my legs, which I do have to say are delicious. Now, here's the other side of things. I would give it maybe 3 months, give or take. We could survive and subsist off of bark and or various saltwater taffy allocations that we have stockpiled as we are in the ocean.
Are you telling me you're flying on a plane with your pockets filled with saltwater taffy and you're not telling me about it until we crash on an island? You're not even offering me taffy on the flight?
If you knew where that taffy was as I was flying, you wouldn't want a single part of it, which is why it is only used in emergencies.
Well prepared man. I like that.
I love that. That's frankly, you should be running this company. I feel my shoes are far too big. All of a sudden, it's far too large. Next,
I have a picture that I
yes.
want to show you, and I just want to get your thoughts on it. I need an immediate reaction. Don't hesitate, and just give us your thoughts here. In your line of work, what does this picture say to you?
It's a good one.
Friendship. It is the international sign of friendship, I believe. What country?
You more of a peanut butter guy?
You said we were in Cozumel, right? And when we went to Cozumel on our way, right before getting Baja blasted, we decided that, honestly, I don't know why you decided to share our photo with everybody here in the interview, but we were told that it was a tradition of friendship and that peanut butter and jelly is, in fact, a superior sandwich.
True. I do. It's
Bold
true.
take.
It's true. No, I agree 100%. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
It's huge.
Yeah.
You might agree. I fucking hate peanut butter and jelly. That shit sucks.
Then why do you keep eating it? Every time I bring one, it disappears, and I go,
because if it's in the fridge,
where did the peanut butter and jelly go?
Eating it.
And you
That's
go,
how my
I don't
grandma
know.
taught
And
me.
then you have
That's
peanut butter and
uncle
jelly
said.
all
He
over
said
your
if it's
face.
in the fridge,
And
you
I'm
better
like,
fit
you're
that
the
shit in
only
your fucking
person
mouth
that keeps
because
eating
it's
my
not gonna
peanut butter
stay
and
there
jelly.
forever. Yeah,
Day
so
after
what?
day
I
after
like
day.
Die
I've
Hard.
tried
It's a
chunky,
fucking
I've tried
Christmas movie.
creamy,
You got a
I
fucking
did
problem with
almond
that?
butter once.
Do
You know how much I
fucking
hate
drink
almond
Gatorade
butter?
powder dry.
I even brought
I
like
drink
the
it
shitty
dry.
jam that's like the...
Whatever, dude. So what if it's a fucking hot dog water bath? I don't give a fuck.
Anyways, so the next question I'm gonna ask is if, let's see, tell me about when you had to deal with some conflict on the job.
Conflict on the job, huh?
Yeah, conflict on the job, as you just maybe experienced.
Well, the last conflict I had was just somebody not doing the job that I am definitely applying for and definitely applied for properly. So I had to show them how to do it. I like to walk them through the process.
Right.
step by step, because I feel that a hands-on approach is one of the best ways to show. Do as, some people are like, do as I say, not as, not as I do. And I'm like, that is not the proper way to make sure that the result that you want is what comes out of the job itself.
Right.
So what you would like to do is actually get your hands in there and really take control of the situation and have your goal in mind.
Hey, keep it down. It's some serious shit.
Why are you bringing your dogs? I told you to stop bringing them to work.
If I'm hungry,
we're hands in. Andre, we're hands in. We got our hands in the job.
The situation is at hand. And
our hands.
I have decided that the best way is to lead by example, but to also approach it in a way where you are not directly criticizing somebody else for the job that you might be displeased of the results are, but by showing them what might be a better way to do it through a process of learning, through a process of friendly argument, we can arrive at a beneficial conclusion for all parties involved.
Yeah, I understood all of that, and I listened to every word, understand every tiny part of it. Okay.
The intricacies, Sam. It's all about the intricacies.
No, it's true. That's true. Okay, we have one last question for you as we close this out. Are you ready?
Yes.
What is your personal mission statement?
For me, personally, there's a right way and a wrong way to do something. And no matter what, we will get it done.
Strong. It's very strong. Scary.
Hey, we have a lot to think about here. This is quite the interview.
Yes.
Thank you for coming in today.
We're gonna drag you out, and we're gonna deliberate. I need to change my pants. I was really nervous there at the beginning, and I just kind of stinky.
You and I both.
I've already made the decision for you. I took the liberty of seeing your employee roster before I arrived and put my name on the list. Thank you. I appreciate your time. It is valuable to me, especially in the future.
Okay, then we will go ahead and let you go about your very important business. Then,
yes.
Hey, thank you for spending. Thank you.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Have a good.
Sam.
Oh, I don't need. I'm not even gonna run a poll.
Who the fuck is this crazy guy?
That was some Robert California ass shit.
From the future?
I didn't know that. I thought when I put the flyer out, I didn't realize it was transcending into the future. I thought I just printed it out. I went to.
You think he actually is from the fucking future? Are you insane? Do you live in fucking reality? What the? Are you fucking shitting?
That wasn't even a brand that we have.
Bro, he could have fucking made it on a Play-Doh in an easy bake oven.
I feel like I'm gonna be in like a lost situation.
From the future! Are you insane?
I'm sorry. I thought he was qualified. He had a cool mustache. I said, hey, you have a cool mustache. Do you want to interview for this job? It's really important. We didn't even tell him what the job was. He just took it. He just took it and left.
I don't even know what the fuck is happening anymore.
We should have just hired from Craigslist.
I have to eat his leg, Sam.
You have to. You said
telling
you would.
The truth. If we hire this guy right now, you are condemning me to eating human flesh.
I'm sorry. It seemed kind of like you were interested in that. You brought it up.
Not unseasoned. What am I, some fucking
You told me when I first worked with you, you said I always bring at least 5 different seasonings on my belt. You said you had a holster on your belt. You bring them with you to work every day.
Do these pockets look like they're filled with seasoning?
I don't know.
Fucking think so, you jabroni. I don't fucking know. This is a tough one for me.
I don't think we have a choice. I think he's already hired. We let him go. He zoomed back to the future or whatever. Got in his Terminator car. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay,
what the fuck?
Rob, thank you for the 6 months. Alexa, thank you for the whole year. Happy birthday. Thanks for being here. Bread and Butter, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for the follows. I totally appreciate it. I'm just gonna move on to the next person. I can't... Just gonna keep going. We got Kip next.
I guess if he's here tomorrow morning, I gotta start preparing myself to eat people.
I guess. Good luck. All right, I'm gonna bring Kip in. I'm gonna bring Kip in. Okay. Hi, Kip.
I do think
welcome in.
he would have been very good at the job.
Yeah, I do think so too. Hi, Kip. How's it going?
Kippers?
It's going pretty well. How y'all doing tonight?
This is a no smiling interview. Okay, this is some serious shit.
I have
So I wanna
resting
see-
smile face, so I'm sorry. Is
We
that
just
gonna be
had
a problem?
guy
here?
from the future that we just interviewed.
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
Are you? I feel like we have to preface this interview with: Are you from any time period that is not this time period?
I'm in the present. I'm in the now because I'm here to enact change and hopefully be able to make some change in this company.
I just enacted
Oh.
change in my pants because that last guy scared the shit out of me.
That's unfortunate.
How long you been sitting on that one? Not the joke, the
the-
actual poo. How long
Like
have you been-
for at least 20 minutes. It's squished up into the lining. I'm gonna have to get a whole new pair of work pants.
Now I can fix that for you if you want.
That's well.
But we can talk about that later. I'm really honored to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. If you have your Twitch chat closed, I'm now going to reveal to the fine people in the audience what job you will be doing. Are you ready?
I've been ready for hours.
Okay, perfect. Here we go, and this is the job that Kip will be interviewing for.
I forgot about this. This is a very important position
This
in
is
the
really
company.
important. First things first, I'd like to know what made you get into this field?
Well, I have a wife right now, and she's currently pregnant, and I really love supporting her. We've been dating. We've been together for more than 10 years, and it's just something I picked up when I was in high school, and ever since then, it just really clicked with me. It's just something I've always loved, and it's just really a passion of mine, I'd say. I really do. I do adore this line of field. I think not enough people appreciate it, I'd say.
Yeah, it's very important.
Sure.
Thank you.
One would maybe even call it one of the dirty jobs of the
Sure.
American industry. You know.
Yeah. Well, I gotta take multiple showers a day whenever I come back from work. So I've showered during work as well, just because that's how you have to do it. You know.
Yeah.
I'm sure you all know.
What kind of stuff? What do you think? It's
I've
like a
literally never showered in my life.
no.
That's all right.
no. Yeah.
I'm a
Okay.
bath guy.
All right. Follow-up question. Can you give me an example of a time that you felt you went above and beyond the call of duty at work?
Yeah, so interestingly enough, there was this altercation happening with some of my fellow cohorts, if you will. Weirdly enough, I don't know why we installed this. It was a boss idea. We installed a soft serve ice cream machine for sort of our break area. And a lot of people were really fighting about what flavor to add for it. And I said, I really sort of broke the ice there and said, we can do sort of a swirly kind of thing, have different flavors, all three at once, chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, all in one. So I really took charge there, brought an idea to the table, didn't just say there was a problem. I said, this is the problem, this is how we solved it, and everyone loved it.
Is the ice cream for the workers, or is it kind of for the clients as well? Like
It's both. We have a work break machine and then one for patrons as well.
okay. So you prefer to do your work in-house as opposed to going to the clients then?
Oh, if we have special cases where we do go in-house to do those things, but it just depends if they ask for it. Usually people come in to ask for this service.
Okay. Good. That's important. Important to know.
What do you do when a client refuses to pay you after your services?
Can I be honest here?
Of course.
Well, 100% genuine honesty. We've been only honest since the start of the show.
I'm a union man. I have been in a position where I didn't have a lot of money. I needed a service and I just needed it bad. Like my wife needed some prenatal shit. Pardon my language. I'm sorry. It just really gets me
Don't
going.
worry about it.
She's
Okay.
she
you can say
needed.
shit.
Shit.
I can.
You could scream it. You could yell it if you wanted.
It's all right. My
Penis.
baby.
Penis.
My wife's sleeping in the other room. So I
Penis.
Penis.
can't. What? Penis.
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 Penis. So as I was saying,
Yeah. Go ahead.
Should I wait a little?
It's good. Anyways, as what you were saying.
This is some very serious shit. Okay.
Sure. Where were we? I'm so sorry. My wife, right? I love my wife. And what was the question?
That's pretty good. We
Yeah,
can
no,
take
that was
for
good.
an answer.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. What can you do for us that other candidates can't?
I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, I think that I'm a pretty unique individual. I bring a lot of energy. I bring a lot of spunk, and I bring a lot of new ideas that a lot of people in this field haven't really brought before. I was the one who really enacted that new change. If you heard in the news, I actually created that union for that one job that is related to this profession. If you saw, it was the first union for that company, which was really a big move, and I was in charge of that. And there were a lot of people trying to take me down, and I just kept going, and my wife supported me every time. I love her very much, and I love my wife. And I actually have a question for you. Are you union friendly? Is this a union space or?
No, absolutely not. We don't allow unions. This is a very hierarchical. If you are at the bottom, you are at the bottom, and you will be let know you're at the bottom. If you do try and start a union, though, be our guest.
We like to see our employees climb their way up.
We'd like to see you
bloody
fucking try.
fingernails.
Is basically what we're saying.
Oh, okay. Like sincerely, like I should try.
Yeah, do it for sure. Try, fucking try. 1v1 me. 1v1 me on the court.
I'll welcome you with open arms. I also have another question here. What are your what's your deal with benefits, specifically paternal leave? Do you offer that? Because that's something really important to me. We've
been talking about this recently. I think we've come up with the clause that anybody in the company who has a child under our employment, we get the child. We retain.
Yeah, we put the child to work. We like to make it's like a family inclusive. We want to make sure that they understand that the baby is also company property as long as you're employed here.
Start them young.
Yeah. Because I don't know if that's going to happen again. I'm hoping to God it doesn't. If it does, I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess we just keep trying. Inventory, thank you for the 5 subs. Joe, thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. John, thank you for gifting a sub to Kip.
Where we left off was
unionizing and being silenced. The internet thing, not a coincidence. I'm just going to say that.
Yep.
We were mid hypothetical of you and I, middle of the ocean, no boats around us, no visible landmass. We have scuba gear. It's very cold, and there are sharks circling around us. Right. You know, there's blood in the water. There's chum in the bucket, if you will. Right. Yep. What is your favorite animal?
Can I say you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you. You're sort of a little animal to me.
Just slopping around in the sea, just
yeah. I bet
flippers everywhere.
Yeah, you got a little fur here, and you just look like a little animal I'd want to just domesticate.
Some belly scratches.
You're saying I'm undomesticated currently?
Was that a bad assumption?
No, I would describe myself as feral.
There we go. I have good instincts. That's another perk about me.
Very good.
Wow.
Very good. I love that. We have
Thank you,
about.
And I love you.
It's a little fast for me.
Well, I mean, you took my child. I thought this was a family.
I'm in a hot rod. We're going.
We're taking the
Maserati.
Kid, but we're working up. You know.
Taking the kid, but there's no love. It seems a little weird. But okay, we'll get there. Well, sure.
Business is business.
Right.
Sure. All right. Question for you, Kip. What do you find particularly difficult about your clients?
I would say that they don't seem to understand how difficult this job is and how much time it takes for me to complete this job. I have to take bathroom breaks. I need to eat my food. I need to do all these things because this job takes days. It takes days and days to do multiple, especially the complicated ones, the in-house stuff. Takes a long time. So I would say people are really impatient with this in this line of work. People who come to get this service done.
True.
So
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yeah.
All right.
You
we
agree?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, would you agree? It's a lot of work.
Yeah,
It's a lot of work.
it is a lot of work. It's good.
I would say it depends on what part of the country you're in, to be honest, for me. But yeah, in general, I'd say it's a little bit more than average.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm out of state where you all are right now, so I'll be moving to where you are, which is where again? Just so remember.
Well, this is a hypothetical. If you're hired, let's not get ahead of
Right.
ourselves here.
We kind
This
of
is a-
travel. We travel around a lot.
Wow.
We have a bus.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah, we got
also
mobile.
have. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The mobile thing is pretty common nowadays. I'd say a lot of the newer companies are doing that.
Yeah,
Which I respect.
digital. All digital. In your field.
Right.
Unless you prefer to be on site, then we can fly you in and out.
I go 3D, 2D. I'll be anywhere you want.
Okay. All right. My last question for you is, what's your personal mission statement?
Love yourself. Love others. Love your work. Love your wife. Love the union.
I feel like I saw that once on a sign in a Cracker Barrel. I'm gonna have to check and see for plagiarism on that one.
Oh, they actually hired me. I also do slogans and such for companies, so that was actually me.
A side gig.
Yeah.
Sad
That's
we
what
didn't think about that.
Yeah, that's good. We need that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A little bit of a zinger.
What was Barry's slogan?
Fry fast and fuck hard or something. I don't remember what it was. Fry fast and fuck chicken.
Yeah,
Ah.
Yeah. Those are very different.
they're different.
Very different.
Kind of the similar undertones, though. I think if you really kind of
Yeah.
scratch the surface.
Honestly, it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. Okay, we're gonna boop you back over to the lobby. We're gonna discuss as a group, and then we will bring you back in and let you know if you are, qualified for the job.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm very blessed. Thank you for having me.
Yes. Okay. We'll see you in a second. All right.
Interesting. I think the 20-minute period of silence really was a lot.
It was a lot. It helped.
Because if you guys don't know, during that entire outage, Kip and I just stared at each other. We did not say a single word. So it was very intense.
I did Zumba. I was doing some Zumba.
Zumba's great. I feel like personally for me, my vote here on a hire or fire is going to be if when we pull Kip back in, if they can say toy boat 10 times fast. I think for me is.
I like that. That's a good test. We look for that. That's a good one. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna give the chat a vote, which I should have done a second ago, but I'm now going to do it. Okay, we're gonna give them about 30 seconds. Starting from 15. All right, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow.
Pat, do you think we're made out of fucking money here? We can't just hire every fucking person who gets interviewed, okay?
No, we could, but we just wouldn't pay them very well. And it's not like we're going to pay them very well in the first place.
We do have the added bonus of we have the child, so.
We do. Do you think that they'll still give us their baby if we don't hire them?
I don't think that we should really give a choice. It's more of an ultimatum.
I think that was kind of like an entry price.
Make money then. You are a company. Shut the fuck up.
That's our goal. Our second goal is to take it's all about the Mets. All right, let's bring Kip back in. Kip, welcome back.
Oh, hello.
Welcome back in. We did a little bit of discussion, a little bit of deliberating. Chat decided that is really bright. Is it bright in the where you're at?
Oh yeah, it's just there's a lot to look
Block
at.
out the haters, as they
Yeah,
like to
that's
say.
true. Are they prescription?
I have one final question here that's really going to determine
We
my
don't
vote here.
provide eye insurance. Just if it's
Can you
prescription.
say toy boat 10 times as fast as you can? Toy boat.
Toy boat. Toy boat. Toy boat. Toy boat. Toy butt.
Thank you. That's enough. That's enough. Thank you.
That's good. Yeah. Well, Andre.
I like it. I think it's 2 for the price 1, maybe even 3, depending on the pregnancy situation. So I'm in.
Would you like to know the job that you will be performing for us?
I mean, I already know what it is, but I'd like to hear you say it. Put in my ears.
You're going to be a goose exorcist.
Yeah, I fucking am.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am.
You're hired.
You better believe it. Yeah.
And we get the baby, right?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. I knew that.
Yeah. Because you promised that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
You did.
Yes.
And you signed
Your
something when you came in.
I did sign. I didn't even look. I
No,
didn't
you
even look.
didn't.
I signed it.
That was
'Cause
kind of
In
silly.
blood.
It was,
In actual
yeah, I don't know how
blood.
we got your blood, but the receptionist, she's good. She's good.
Yeah, actually, my wife's actually just her water just broke. So you
Get
get
in there.
excited.
Just,
Yeah.
I mean,
definitely.
the baby's
Listen,
greased
if
up.
you need
Just
a
slide that
doula-
puppy across the floor, and we'll.
If you need a doula, I know a talking berry who knows a doula.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we got the whole family here.
A lot of experience.
We do like to describe our office like a family because all of your babies are now our babies. So.
Yeah, it's true. It's apparently it's crowning. Crowning is happening. at the
Ooh,
moment.
exciting!
All your babies belong to us, as they
Yes.
like to say.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. We're looking forward to working with you. We're gonna now boop you back into the lobby where you can receive the child into your arms. And we're looking forward to working with all 3 of you.
Yeah, hold on tight.
Yeah, we love you all.
Yep. Yes.
Still a little fast.
Yeah.
Sure.
you know.
Alrighty.
Okay.
See you then.
That's good. I didn't think we were gonna get a baby out of this one, but fuck it. You know.
You didn't. I did. I
did.
actually was almost 100% certain we were going to get at least 1. Hopefully 3. But,
Ooh. Well,
especially from this next interviewee, I think we could get an entire litter.
it's true. We could. We really could. Okay, our next contestant is actually not even a person. It's a whole raccoon.
You know what? Yeah.
I thought that we were on the same page of like only people, but I guess we're
would
hiring.
say pretty well put together in terms of the anthropomorphic side of.
Yeah. Well, maybe they can bring something to the table that I threw away last night because it was garbage.
Yeah,
Okay.
ubu
I'm
mommy
gonna-
milkies, as they like to say in the church.
They do say that. I'm gonna bring Roswell in.
Oh, shit.
Rozzy, well, welcome in. Welcome in.
Hey, hello,
Hey.
thank you.
Yeah.
Hey.
Good to have you. Good. Thanks for joining us.
Hey,
Yeah,
it's for
sure.
horses. We say hello here. Okay.
Hello.
We're excited to have you. We would be more excited to see you, but
Yeah.
right now I'm just seeing kind of a half
There we
and
go.
half.
Hi.
Oh, hey, welcome in. Welcome
Sorry,
in. Good
yeah.
to see you.
Little
Can I-
businessman.
can I
Look at
come
you,
in?
Little businessman
Yeah, come
with
on
your
in.
little business
Okay, cool.
stuff.
Let me
Come on.
pop
Little
on in.
business boy.
Come
Hop
on
on
in.
in for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
come on
Come on,
in.
little business
Oh,
boy.
good to have
All
you.
right, yep, let me just hop
Look
up.
at you
Hop up.
with your little big business
Ooh,
chair.
Okay.
look at you. So tall.
Good,
You're so big
yeah.
and
Big
so
chair
tall.
for a little guy.
Just,
Yeah.
I had to practice hopping up on chairs.
Yeah, the
impress you
tie
guys.
looks nice. It's good.
Thank you.
Where did
It's-
you buy it yourself? Do you like? Do they allow you to have like debit cards, like people debit cards?
I sort of just, scrounge what I can find. I mean, I work for it. I work
Yeah.
for it. To be clear,
Yeah,
I'm a working man.
yeah.
But
Raccoon.
I'm a working raccoon.
Yeah.
And they don't make ties my size,
Hmm.
so we just
Is it
gotta
like a
work with what I find.
child's tie, maybe?
Now that you say that, I probably should have. Yeah, I probably should have done that.
Is that a half Windsor? Very well done.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Also have a little briefcase down here full
Oh,
of
look
all
at
my.
you! What are you keeping?
documents.
That?
Ooh, the cute little
Um,
briefcase. What you
it
got
is-
there? You got some kibble?
At the present
Ooh.
moment, it is filled to the brim with just milk. So
let's cut to the chase here, Sam. Let's throw up that job, and I think I got the first question I want to throw off the bat here.
Okay, Rozzy, I'm gonna put the title up, so make sure that you have everything shut down, so you're completely in the dark, ready to roll, and
You are full screened.
there it is.
I mean, my eyes are only on you, both of you.
Exactly. Thank you.
I want to make sure I get this one right. So, Rozzy,
Yeah.
would you rather have unlimited bacon but no more anime, or anime, unlimited anime, and no anime?
Shit.
That wasn't
Okay.
option. You can't have that's.
Okay. All of the pillows in my house are body pillows. So I think I would have to go with the unlimited anime but no anime. I think I would fit my brand.
Do you
I think I'd
have
be okay
a
with
house?
Well, I mean, it is sort of what you might be more comfortable calling a trash can.
Okay.
That
so
might
it's
be
just
more.
a trash can full of anime pillows.
It is where I live, though.
Yeah.
It is where I live.
Yeah.
So
And
to
where
me, it's
the
a house.
anime-
To me, it's a home.
and it's
you know?
where that anime belongs. Am I
It's-
right?
Yeah.
True.
Also true.
True. Very true.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna start the question off, and I'm just gonna say, what originally got you into the field?
Well, as I alluded to before, this briefcase is just chock full of milk. So I am a traveling milk salesman. So I've been doing that for a good number of years. On top of also being a garbage lawyer. So both
Flip it.
both are they're what you might call people jobs. Face to face, a lot of people. So to me, that's really what it's about. I could sell all the milk in the world, but it's not worth it's not worth it. I don't get to just shake some hands and kiss some babies.
Yeah.
While we're on the topic of milk here,
Yeah.
can you give us your top 3 favorite kinds of milk? That's the same sound that I make when somebody.
Yeah. There's so many.
Mm.
Have you ever tried raccoon milk? Just
Believe it or not, no.
okay.
I've never caught a raccoon and milked it, but you know, if you come to the office, who knows?
Please don't milk me.
I'm a little bit of a handsy pansy.
Oh,
wouldn't
kinda
enjoy that.
crazy.
I wouldn't enjoy that. So I would get consent before milking anybody,
Yeah.
especially a
course.
raccoon.
Yeah.
Of course.
The milk
of course.
does come out of the tail, though. Just as a pro tip, that's
Oh.
kind of the
Your milk.
yeah.
Okay.
So top 3 milks. Have you ever, when you were a kid, did you ever sort of mix things in with your milk to spice it up a little bit?
I've only
No.
had water my
I
entire
didn't.
life.
Okay,
I'm
Not
a
even
pure
a-
dude, you know.
right.
No.
To
Only
no Baja
muggles
Blast
drink.
for this guy.
Only muggles drink milk, as they like to say.
Yeah.
So you've never really been in a Taco Bell environment.
No.
Okay. They have this thing
I
called
would
Baja
say-
Blast.
A lot of people have told me that I do look like a Taco Bell manager before.
That is kind of where I was going with that. That's
They
kind
do
of
tell you that.
And then
they
I
do.
tell them I'm a CFO, and then they go, "Oh, that makes a lot more sense."
yeah. Well, when I walked in this room, I was kind of overwhelmed with the scent of a Crunchwrap Supreme. So
That's because I ripped ass.
Yeah.
okay, yeah, those are similar scents. Yeah, no, you're right.
He won't
Okay.
stop. I keep
checked
trying to
out.
open the windows, and he's like, "No, I just want them to smell it. I want them to know what they're in for. I want them to understand me." And I'm like, "Please stop."
Marinade.
Marinade.
as they
Yeah.
like to say. In the
So I'd
basics.
say
In the basics.
top 3,
Mhm.
whole milk.
Okay.
2, pigeon milk. 3,
That's just poo. FYI, it's literally poo.
it's it builds up really good tolerances in your
Mm.
immune system.
To pigeons?
Yes, which as a raccoon, they're maybe my number 1 nemesis.
Yeah, I hear that. I read that.
I do
in
try to
the-
repel them.
Yeah,
I
that's
do
fair.
try to repel them.
Mhm.
And number 3, oat milk. So
Oh, nice nut milk.
Nice.
yeah,
I
Like a
too
little
enjoy
nut
nut milk.
yeah.
I'm a big nut milk fan in general, to be
Mhm.
honest.
Yeah.
Probably
Does
my
that
favorite
break?
milk.
How does that work in with your all water diet?
I don't drink it. I just rub it on my skin.
Gotcha, for the exfoliation.
Yeah, he keeps doing it in
No,
the office.
I like the scent when I walk in the sun. You know, let it
Right,
take
kind of
in.
curdles it.
Yeah, I keep walking into the office at 8 a.m. and he's just butt ass, booty naked.
Smoking it up.
3 empty milk jugs scattered around the office. And,
Right. Well, they say 3 a.m. is the witching hour and 6 a.m. is the milking hour.
Ooh, they do say that. They do say that. Yeah, they do say that.
So that checks out.
Okay, next question. What kind of things do you do to relax after like a long day's work?
Despite, aside from milking my collection of pigeons, you mean, and aside from just getting real cozy with my body pillows.
Yeah, just really kind of squish in there, just like you're
Well,
snuggled.
actually,
Would you say you little spoon it or you big spoon the body pillow?
Sort of just judging by my stature, I've sort of faded to be the little spoon all my life. Which honestly can't complain. I did bring something that might help answer this question a little bit.
Oh, really?
Just pop this up on there.
Ooh.
Is that a corpse?
Ooh.
I haven't opened it yet.
Oh,
we could do a live unboxing if you would like that.
Yeah, that'd be lovely. That'd be great.
Because so you know how sometimes 3 a.m. you're on Amazon, you order stuff and you forget about it later, and then sort of it's like a surprise for yourself. You kind of done a blind box
all the time.
Yeah, there you go. That's how you wind up with a jar.
There it is,
full of dragon pussy. Well, I ordered this online. Well, okay, that's not entirely. I did find this in an alleyway, but we can open it up and experience sort of what I do to relax together.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do that.
Okay.
Jolly good time.
Okay, so I'll just open this down here.
Yeah.
So
you need a knife? I have a knife. You need a knife?
Yeah, I was going to use my teeth, but I guess a knife.
Here.
You can use this.
Oh, that's better. We use that actually in the office. It's good.
Is that a...
It's plumbus.
Thank you for the plumbus. All right, it's just a jar of pickles in this one.
Oh, wow.
This bad boy.
Was that mine? I think I had one of those, and
did you throw it out?
I didn't. What happened to that?
Well, it was in a trash bag, but there were little faces drawn on the pickles, and "fuck you, Samantha" was written on a note. So I don't know who Samantha is.
Well, my name is that. Nandre, remember like 2 days ago when you were in my office and you had the door locked and I said, Nandre, you can't keep going into my office and locking the door. And then you said, I'm so sad. I'm just sad and I'm crying and I pooped my pants. And I was like, you need to get out. You have to stop doing this. This is an everyday thing. And then I went in and then I realized that my jar of pickles were gone.
Gabagool.
Yeah. See? Well, thank you for. Can I have I would like to.
I would like a pickle.
Yeah. You can't.
It sounds like you may have lost your pickle privileges by
trying
to cast a spell on somebody, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll just take those. Thank you.
Yep, those are all for you.
I appreciate that.
Rozzy.
Yeah.
One more hypothetical for you, okay?
Okay.
Have you ever seen the 1990s action sports thriller Vertical Limit?
I have not.
In the opening scene, a family of 3 is climbing up the side of a very sharp rock face.
Okay.
When one of the carabiners starts to break.
Okay. I'm not realizing that I haven't seen this. You've just unlocked a memory.
The family is all holding on to a rope. And if somebody doesn't cut themselves from the line, they will all be dragged down and perish.
Right.
Now, my question for you is, what the dog doing?
Good question.
As in, would the dog save the family, or would the dog cut the family loose?
What the dog doing?
Okay.
Doing?
So we have a saying in raccoon culture, where when a raccoon walks into any kind of setting, they say, "Oh, looks like the whole litter arrived, huh? This guy's the whole ass litter," is what people say when I walk into a room. which is both sort of a way of hitting on a raccoon in a respectful way.
Right.
But it's also a way of saying that when you take down one raccoon, you got to take them all down.
Oh.
So if I were in some kind of vertical limit type situation, where maybe me and my litter, as it were all at threat of plummeting to our deaths,
right?
It's got to be all of us.
The follow-up to the what the dog doing question is,
yeah,
if you could travel through time, hypothetically speaking here,
yes,
who would you meet for afternoon tea?
Oh, probably my dad.
It's wholesome. Was your dad also a raccoon?
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
You know what's better than having
what is
one
the
dad?
dog doing? No, the dog. What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
What that dog doing?
Have we circled back to the dog question, or is this sort of a
what the dog doing?
Hey, Rozzy.
Yeah.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
I'm not sure if this is an attack.
What the dog doing?
Hey there, little raccoon boy. Yeah. What that little dog?
Am I supposed to do a trick? You want me to do a trick for you? Actually, I can do a trick. Would you like me to?
I'll say it once. I'll say it again. Hey, you. What the dog doing?
Okay. I would like to. I'll do a trick for you.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
Well, I think we know what the dog is doing.
What the dog doing?
Would you? I'll show you what the dog's doing. I'll show you what the dog's doing.
Yeah.
Would you like to see me turn sideways?
Okay.
Is that an invitation?
I'm intrigued.
Because I am a two-dimensional individual. So I would advise you to keep your eyes open.
Okay.
Don't look away.
All right.
Because you just might miss it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna turn sideways really quick. And there you go.
Mo, he's still here in the room, though.
Yeah, no, I'm still here.
His voice.
Exactly.
But
I've simply turned to the side.
Oh, what the raccoon doing?
when I turn sideways, nobody knows.
We can't see him. Skinny legend.
Gee, when your mom turns sideways in your mom.
Wow, is that something that you could bring to the table, like as an employee?
Absolutely, I can slip in and out with nobody knowing.
Like, could you slip in and out of maybe like time?
There is nothing I can't slip in and out of.
Oh.
Not
hear that, Tyson?
Sexually. That's not.
No.
Well, okay.
That's purely platonic slipping in and out of.
Yeah. Like as friends.
Yeah, like a friend, a good platonic slipping in and out.
A platonic slip, as they like to say.
That's good.
Slip and slide.
Well, as we have 30 seconds left on your interview, my last question. What's your personal mission statement?
Yeah, tell us.
My personal mission statement is,
don't fuck this up.
Jesus Christ. Shit. I'm here to fucking get milk and fuck money.
Nice. All right.
Get milk, fuck money.
Yeah.
That's good.
I think I heard that. I think I heard that in a
good.
Coldplay song once.
Yeah.
Could be.
That is. It's right after the song called "Get Your Dog." Please get your dog out of my yard.
Okay.
It's after the Scientists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
on Rush of Blood to the Head, their hit album.
Okay.
Hits.
We're gonna pull you out of the lobby now.
Okay.
Or you can excuse yourself, whatever you deem necessary. We're gonna have a discussion about and then we'll let you back in. We'll tell you what the job was.
Kick the chair backwards, I think I'll just slide back into the waiting room.
You can just kind of shut the fuck up and speak when spoken to. Okay.
Right. Okay. We didn't get him a cigarette break.
Attitude.
We didn't. We stopped. We took the cigarette smoking section to the other side of the parking lot, and I apologize for.
That's all right. Do I have to keep talking to this guy too?
No, I'm just gonna put you in the lobby. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. We'll see you in a sec. You can't. Why do you keep doing? They're never going to want to work
Gotta
for
put 'em
us.
under pressure. Gotta put them under pressure.
That is pressure is like, what's your biggest weakness?
Sam, pressure builds diamonds. Okay. But I think this is just a one. I mean,
yeah.
He almost nailed his job in his 3 sentences. It's quite one of the most incredible things.
You have to understand that he is a time. Okay, first off, he's a time traveling milk salesman.
How the fuck
and
did
he
you
came
find
out the
2
gate.
time travelers?
I didn't know that the first one was a time traveler. The second one just was. We were looking for a time traveler. Clearly, he's a time traveler because he already knew his job.
Soup, you see how you're typing fire and Andre and everyone's typing ones? They don't fucking care. They don't fucking care what you have to say. Go eat your bread bowl and fucking smile about it, you Josh bag.
Okay. I think that we're going to be underfunded and
I can't reach.
Overemployed. That's they're rising up against you. You can't do that. You can't piss them off like that.
All right. I think how can we look at he's a little cute raccoon boy. You got a little tie, you got a briefcase,
I think that this would be a good way to celebrate diversity in the office.
Did you
place.
see in the chat there is a Beepo ad Astra?
Do you think that they're related?
I'm just saying it's a little suspicious. If that is a dummy account for this raccoon, could be.
We do have a guy around the office that makes a lot of dummy accounts.
We do.
We do.
Best janitor I've ever hired in my life.
Yeah, just keeps
He's
cleaning
damn
up your
good.
shit. Okay, I say that we hire the guy. I mean, how often are we gonna run into a time traveler? We gotta. I mean, at least twice in one day, but we gotta pull him back in.
Yeah, I mean, 2 for the price of 1,
Yeah.
basically, right?
All right, Razi, welcome back in.
Hey.
We are, first off, we would like to tell you that you nailed your interview. We can't see you, but we're sure that you're.
Would you like to?
I think you're just turned sideways.
No, there we go. Yep, sorry,
there we go.
Not only did you nail your interview, you're the only interviewee so far who has even ballparked their job position.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any idea?
Yeah, why don't you guess?
It couldn't possibly have been a traveling milk salesman.
Traveling where, though, Rozzy? That's the real
It's a specific area of selling milk?
Well, it could be anywhere, but when is the question.
Okay. A futureman style milk salesman. Am I selling milk in the future?
Think about it this way. Imagine if you could milk
time?
breastises in past and future and then cross sell them.
You know, that makes me remember that all cheese technically is breast milk.
That's true. You didn't have to say it, but we know that.
You probably shouldn't have said it.
Yeah. Rozzy, your job that you will be working for because you are hired.
Thank God.
Is a time traveling milk salesman.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Well, you're already halfway there.
Congratulations. We're looking forward to putting your product into our coffee. It's pretty shitty.
Okay.
But
how did you crack the code on time traveling? How did that come about?
We're not sure yet, but we have a guy who told us that we're going to figure it out. So.
Yeah.
You'll get to meet him. You guys will make wonderful cheese together.
Yeah, it's true. You will. You guys will probably run into each other if you haven't already.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna let you go on about whenever you may be going. Thank you for spending time with us. We look forward to whatever time period. Have you ever sold T-Rex breast milk?
I didn't know T-Rexes had breasts, to be honest with you.
Well, I guess now there is a time and place to try it. We'd like maybe if you could bring us in some samplers.
I'm gonna do some Googling. And I'll
come in tomorrow with a little sample platter. Let's get a little poo-poo platter. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Platter.
Yeah,
I can do that.
Yeah,
a milky poo-poo platter.
Okay, please stop saying that.
Poo-poo platter.
milky poo-poo platter.
Yeah, no, that's worse.
Rozzy milky poo-poo platter.
Rozzy milky poo-poo platter.
All right,
poo-poo platter.
I'm feeling sort of overwhelmed now by
Okay.
that.
All right. We're gonna you out into the poop lobby.
Okay, thank you. Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you for spending time with us.
of course.
Have a good evening.
Goodbye.
That was phenomenal. Big fan of that.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, when you told me you were bringing in somebody who's not even sapient, I was a little bit worried.
Yeah.
But oddly enough, the raccoon has done the best job out of anyone, including
Yeah,
the
and
guy
I'm
who
excited
went
to
the
try
future.
some dinosaur breast milk.
You know what? That's on you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be partaking, but I will watch you drink it.
Yeah,
So-
that's good. Just gulp, 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 gulp. Okay, our next contestant, Bobby Berm. Are you ready?
I mean, are you ever ready for this guy?
I don't know. He's the job that he's interviewing for. I'm not gonna lie. I think that he's gonna be.
I
Just
think
a
he's perfect
snake.
for the job. I just wonder if we need the job.
I
know,
mean,
it's a very
the
specific subset of the
clients
company.
have been asking. The clients have been asking, and I think we're in kind of like an HR situation here. So we'll bring him in. We'll bring him in, and we'll just kind of see where it goes. All right. Bobby, welcome in. Thank you for your time.
I'm sorry, but the Florida Keys. I can't hear you. What's that?
We said welcome in. Thank you for your time. Thank you for
Okay,
joining
thank
us.
you. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. How's it going today?
It's going fantastic. I just got a margarita on the water. You can't believe it. Some dude named D'Angelo just gave it to me. It was fantastic.
Are you on business or are you just vacationing?
I'm just vacationing, just for the afternoon.
That's nice.
It's 13 o'clock in Tahiti.
Yeah, that's good.
Hold on, one second.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, okay. Hold on, one moment. I gotta stretch quick. I gotta put my suit up.
Yeah.
Okay, no, we're good.
No, okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
Anyway,
okay.
no,
We
the
want to make
audio's
sure
a
you're
little bit better
comfortable.
now.
Yeah,
The
we'll make
audio's
sure
better
you're
now.
comfortable.
Sam, I don't know about you, but it's getting very warm in here. Can we get that AC going?
Yep. We'll run
And by
it.
very warm,
Janice?
I mean it looks like it's
Jan-
really fucking cold in here, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, Bobby, I'm going to put your job up on the screen, so feel free to not look at it because it's a secret. All right, their job is up on the screen. All right, we're going to start the interview off hot. What originally got you into this field?
Bro, originally someone gave me a Target gift card and they promised $300. Can you even believe it? But like, I heard about it from some guy from Google who said if I just gave him my account, he would give me a $300 Target gift card. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
But then I actually looked it up online and I found the actual interview process. Weirdly enough, I had a different job last week that I literally came to me in a dream and I typed out a Zoom meeting, just a random string of digits, and I hopped on an interview. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Can you believe
Wow.
I can't, in fact, believe it.
Mhm.
You better
can?
believe it, baby.
Yeah, I believe it.
I'm important. You're expected not to believe it.
That's important too.
Why do you keep doing that? We have the doors closed, the
I'll
windows are
stop doing
closed.
it when chat stops kecking.
Okay, fucking Christ.
Hogging through the pain.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What's the most difficult decision you've made in the last 2 years? And how did you come to that decision pertaining to your field?
Well, first off, I mean, let's be honest. I just love margaritas on the beach.
Yeah.
But secondly, mostly the pay. How much are you guys paying?
Well, I mean, don't you think it's a little premature to have discussions about salary, or you just?
On God, that's the third time I've heard the word premature today. I need to end this conversation quickly. What do you mean? Back it up.
Okay.
I need to know the salary immediately. Pronto.
What kind of salary
Stats.
are you looking
I'll
for?
tell you one thing. You're going to be getting a lot more than a $300 Target gift card if you come and work for us. All right, babe?
Yo, that's
You hear me,
sick.
babe?
Yo, that's sick. Let's do it, man.
What kind
Sorry,
of salary did you have at your last job in this industry?
The Target gift card.
That was just like once a month or just a.
So you're saying that the only job you've ever worked in your position was the last job you had?
No, I'm a traveling. So I'll be up in front and honest with you. I was trying to break the ice, crack you a little bit. I'm a bit of a traveling salesman. That's what I'd done previously.
Mm-hmm.
And I make 14-digit salary. So
Wow.
take that as you will.
Okay.
What did you just do there, Andre?
I spilled some salsa earlier. That's not the point, though. The point here, Bobby, is that this is, well, a very specific, part of our company. It's a very important one. And it's a very specific clientele we're working with here. So I want to know, why have you chosen such a virtuous position, a virtuous livelihood, and what kind of clientele have you worked with that have just really made an impact on your life?
Can I be honest with you?
Yes.
Of course.
I'm a hard businessman. Okay. And I would do nothing. I would like nothing more than to just give back to the kids. Okay.
Oh,
that's really it. That's really just it. I just want to be able to give back. That's why I'm in business.
Are you giving the kids the Target gift card?
Was that a bit of sass I heard, sir? Was that?
No,
What was that?
I was did you just call me a bitch in the job interview?
What was that?
In the
Alfonso? What was that?
Okay, I have a question. Have you been drinking pre-interview?
No, not today. They're alcohol free.
Interesting.
NA. Unlike my island, am I right? Wait, that's the wrong scene. I mean, wait,
Bobby,
what?
Bobby, I want to tell you a little story here. And,
I didn't get to answer the second part of the question.
Okay.
You know what? No, it's fine. Keep going.
I want to tell you a little story here. And just, tell me what you think about it, okay?
I'm ready. Yes.
So once upon a time, in the late 90s, there's a man who thought he could play God. He bought an island and he filled it up with an amusement park full of dinosaurs. That man's name was John Hammond. And my question for you is...
Brave man.
I want that baby back, baby back, baby back.
I want to work here now. I want to work here now.
Okay, well, the interview's still in process. You still have a few minutes left.
Anyway,
I'm gonna give you a. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
What do you like least about this job field?
What do I like least about this job field?
Yeah.
Honestly, the time off. I feel like I'll be constantly going.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of clients.
There is
what I mean going?
Lot.
The clients don't die.
They literally are functionally immortal.
Yeah, it's pretty insane.
There's one thing we like in traveling salesman business. We like our clients not to travel with us. So I'm in that business. Don't you worry.
They might though. They might.
Tangentially related, what's your favorite Fortnite taunt?
Could you?
I mean, again, do you think I have time for Fortnite?
Could you show us?
I know you do. I know you have time for Fortnite. I've heard the stories.
Could you demonstrate how you would, if you were in a situation?
This is serious shit, dude.
Yeah, we have clients to appease.
You think Fortnite's a fucking kids game?
Our clients love Fortnite.
Oh, that's not what I said.
Our clients love Fortnite.
Bobby? Don't you dare be twisting words around on me now.
He said it, not me. Legally, it's on paper. He heard it, audio, right there.
Well, this took a
this is going well.
strange turn.
I think this is going very well.
It's going very well. I actually have a question for you.
Yes.
Firstly, what stood out on my resume that you wanted to give me this interview? Because honestly, I haven't heard anything back in weeks from anyone, and now I need to know why you wanted to talk to me.
All you did was send in a headshot with you in the headset and glasses, and that was pretty much enough for us to get you in the door. We actually had literally zero idea what the fuck you do. We just said, "Hey, look at this guy."
Good.
His name's Booby Butt. Let's bring him in.
Your phone number was sharpied on the back, and it just said, "Call me, bitches." I didn't know what I was calling for.
There's a little crayon son in the corner, where you you just do it in the corner.
Like a Teletubby son. Like a Teletubby son.
Yep.
We love Teletubby son. Second question. How common is the drug testing? And if so, what drugs?
Well,
We don't
I
drug
think
test. It's too expensive.
Horse tranquilizers usually make their way around this. I personally prefer to indulge in Flintstone gummy vitamins myself, but to each their own.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. We have one last final, very important question for you before we let you get back to whatever it is you're doing. What's your personal mission statement?
My personal mission statement.
Mm-hmm.
I've been dying for someone to ask me this for literally years. Okay.
Okay.
My goal and my mission is to make money, make everyone happy, but most importantly, make myself happy.
Mm-hmm.
That's really it. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
I need to be having a margarita on top of all of it. That's really just it.
Okay.
Just need to be on the beach, talking to people, enjoying it, living life.
Would you prefer to do your business on the beach, or would you be okay with coming into the office?
Have you ever taken a poop on the beach, Bobby?
How big is the office? What's the size?
It changes every day. It's we put you in cubicles, but
If
then
I'm
the
coming
next
in the
day you
office-
might be in the
No.
conference room.
If I'm coming in the conference room.
You know, it happens.
Preferably the lunchroom, but Bobby, the question still stands. Have you taken a poop on a beach before? This is kind of a make or break.
Pooping on the beach.
Just a simple yes
You see
or no
this?
would suffice
You
here.
see this? You see this? You see this is a spotless beach. You want to know why? I hired someone to clean up my shit off this
Wow.
beach.
Ooh, plot twist. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Sam, I
had
think
that
I
much
agree.
success in my previous positions.
True. Okay.
Yes.
Well,
I got
you.
a good feel on this one.
Yep.
Good.
We're gonna boop you out. We're
Okay.
going to discuss, and
Okay.
then we're gonna bring you back in, if you are, willing, and let you know.
Plus
the
or
outcome.
minus 2 minutes.
Yeah.
My next drink is coming soon.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
a couple seconds. It'll be brief.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sounds
it'll
good.
be
It'll be brief. Okay.
Perfect.
Sam, this guy thinks he's in the Florida Keys. Clearly, it's a digital background. I mean,
yeah, he's green
why do you
screened.
keep bringing in these fucking psychos?
I don't know,
This
dude.
is
It's the
freaking me
total green
fuck
screen.
out. We
I
should
don't-
have asked for a fucking resume.
I would love to. I would love to
Holy
see
shit.
the room. He's probably in just the basement, somebody's basement.
Also, did you see him go, look at this spotless, speechless, There were piles of shit all over the entire thing.
I know. I'm pretty sure I saw like a corpse. It was just somebody had just kind of put some sand over
It's
the
like
top
the
of it.
Dark Ages over there.
Yeah. I think this guy is a liability, and I think, frankly, our clients deserve better, even though
I
they're
think we should
they're
just
bad.
jettison the whole cockroach division.
Yeah. Plus, we haven't
honestly, at
fired
this
anybody yet, which would be fun. I mean, we kind of fired Barry, but we hired him first.
Yeah, I think we have to drop the metaphorical guillotine on this wealthy bourgeoisie head, if you know what I'm saying.
All right. All right.
So.
Let's tell him. Ready?
Yeah, let's
shake
let it
it out.
down easy. Let's let him
Shake it
down
out.
easy. Let's let him down easy. Okay.
Shake it out. Nervous. I haven't done this yet. Do you want to do it, or should I do it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna bring him back in. Okay. Hi, Bobby. Welcome back in.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
So first, I'm going to tell you what your job would have been. The position we're looking to fill is a cockroach lawyer. And unfortunately, we are going to have to go a different direction. Because frankly, we think that you are intimidating, and I'm not sure if you're not going to just kill all of our clients.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Well, thank you,
Bobby,
for your time.
at no point in your rambling and incoherent response were you even close to anything I would have considered a rational thought.
Oh, don't.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
He's crying. Just.
I award you no job,
You don't have to
and
be
may God have
mean.
mercy upon your soul.
Just. No, it's nothing against you. We just think that you'd be bad at the job. You don't have to.
Starve.
Don't feel bad.
Starve.
We just think you
A
would be.
a cockroach.
Yeah.
Cockroaches.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
cock.
That's
Yeah.
not even the Florida Keys.
Okay, he's out of here. All right. Well. What do we got for him? All right. Well, we're gonna
Seemed
move
like
on.
a good guy. Don't get me wrong. Just
Yeah, he seemed like he probably would.
there. A little scramble.
Yeah, it seems like he'd probably like maybe an MLM guy kind of, but like in like a cool
would-
way.
Great in an MLM.
Would have been great. Hate to see him go. Also hate to see him leave. Our next contestant is going to be Mr.
God.
Savior HD. Very important job, I have to say. Carries
Arguably the foundational position of the entire company.
True.
It
So,
starts there.
I'm gonna drag him in.
Yeah.
Bring him in. Mr. Savior, welcome in.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing fairly well. Just I saw the ad on the Applebee's campaign bus outside.
Are you laughing right now? Are you laughing?
Oh, I have this it's like a cough thing. It's been in the family for a couple of years.
Yeah. What's your shirt? You gotta.
Oh, my grandma got it for me early Christmas gift. It's nice, right?
Yeah. That's strange. That
It's
you
actually
wore
a
that.
tank top. No, no. I just got back from a banger trip from Cali.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You doing
Pleasure to
work?
meet you, by the way. Yeah, what's up?
Were you doing work out there? Were you?
Oh, I was working out.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah.
I think now's
good
a
looks.
great time for us to put up the job for
Okay,
chat
we're
to
gonna
see.
put it up. So if you avert your eyes, it is now gonna go up on the screen.
Yeah, no, I'm here. I'm chilling. It's a good day. It's a good day to be alive. Am I right?
It's a
Just
good
chilling
day to
here.
be alive.
Yeah.
All right. Well, to start out strong, I'm just gonna ask straight out the gate. What got you interested in this field?
Well, you know, my it's been in the family for a while. You know, we love. What's up? You good? You chilling?
Yeah.
Okay.
He just has
Yeah,
he has a
I
cough.
all the
also
time.
have a familial cough problem.
Gotcha. Yeah, cousin, maybe. I don't know, man.
I really hope not, based on your last time.
All right, fair enough. True. Are brewskis allowed? We allowed to drink here?
You know, if it gets you relaxed and comfortable, go ahead.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah.
Funky Fridays, but
Funky.
it's Tuesday.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways, my family was just we did every time reunion comes up, we always bring it up, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
you know what? Maybe I should get in the field for it. You know?
Yeah.
Just really just like grind it, pound it, noggin, all that fun stuff. You know.
Who else in your family has been in this field?
Literally everyone. You got cousin, you got Gma, you got Peepaw, you got little Loretta. Everywhere. There's that cough again. I'm sorry.
Sorry, it's the air in here. It's just.
Yeah,
All right,
no, it's that.
I'm gonna just move on to the next question.
Sure,
what kind of hours would you like to work?
Literally 24/7 all the time.
Yeah, that's.
I admire your persistency.
You know, it's a work ethic. You know, I've been here with my parents for like 30 some odd years, hard years, but banger killer parties every once in a while. They go to Wichita, wherever they vacation. I don't really keep up with them, but they're going everywhere. They're still doing this job, full force. So I want to be just like them, 24/7, just pound and pound, and
Yeah. Nudge, you got any questions?
Oh.
You want me to just keep? I can just keep going.
Yo, mind if I give it a stretch real quick? I just
Yeah,
wanna stand
go-
up and stretch.
go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's a busy day.
It's
It's a busy day. I'm just waiting for the time to really show off who I am and
Yeah.
You guys do Pilates by chance?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Just gonna crack my ankles a bit. Crack
Yeah.
the good old little.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Doctor told me to do that every once in a while.
No, it's good. It's good to do.
I think I do have a question actually.
What's
Yeah,
up?
go
What's
ahead.
up?
In the 1999 American remake of the famous Japanese kaiju franchise Godzilla, there is a scene where they are walking through the bottom section of Madison Square Garden with multiple Godzilla eggs, and they're
Sure.
worried that if they wake them up, the little Godzillas will attack them and eat them. And I want to know if you think ranch or blue cheese is the superior dipping sauce. And I want to know, do you love your job?
I mean, straight for ranch and blue cheese. I could have both at the same time. Squirt bottles, just just at the same time, double fisting. But like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought the dipping sauce. Forgot the second part of that question, but you know what? Pound it. You know what I'm saying?
Do you love your job?
My job. Oh, my job. Current job, or like the job I'm getting, going for? Because currently I'm unemployed.
Yes.
The
job.
With the
The
assumption
job your
that
family is known for.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You love
No,
it?
absolutely. I'd die for it. Kill for it.
Would you?
I sincerely hope not.
No, I totally would. 100%. Double down.
Like you would murder another man to take that man's.
I'd turn that neck till all you saw was black.
Okay.
Cheers, brother.
Okay. All right. Next question. Do you prefer to work alone or in like an office setting?
Whole group of people, no cubicle, just straight faces, eyes.
How are you in group projects?
Killer. I do all the work.
What's your favorite fruit to consume?
Grape. Grapefruit.
How do you feel about pineapple on pizza?
Honestly, if the place serves it, sure. If not, I mean, just give me the can. I'll dip the pizza into it.
How do you feel just about pineapple in general?
Honestly, I'm down for it. Microwave that bad boy, eat it hot.
Sorry. If you make a mistake while you're doing your job, how do you expect to prepare the situation?
Bucket in the mop. Fabuloso, whatever company is.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm killing this right now. I feel like I'm killing this.
That's good. You're doing a great job. A follow-up to that question is, what kind of difficulties do you find in your day-to-day work?
Honestly, just the mental toll of it all, really. Moving around, seeing all those eyes looking me back, and I'm just like, I'm doing it for you. Just that emotional scale of it all. But I know it's for a good cause, so
yeah.
Do you like to listen to music while you work? If so, what kind of music do you like?
Yeah. So I usually listen to like, some K-pop, just like AirPods open so I can hear the transparency. Yeah. Do what I do.
That's good. All right. Well, I have two more questions.
Sure. Yeah.
Tell me about your proudest achievement in your field.
Honestly, proudest achievement. I got my little bro involved.
It gets me emotional when I think about it, Just getting him involved, it really helped the family. Get us out of debt. It just gets me choked up. I'm sorry, I took the sunglasses off, but
Yeah. All right. I think we'll wrap it up. Andre's on it. Had to go out for a smoke break. But
no, you're good. You're good.
The last one is, what's your personal mission statement?
A personal mission statement is just go hard, raw dog every moment you have.
Thank you. You did great. I'm going to now drag you out of the call, and we're gonna just decide whether you are fit for the job.
Sounds killer. Thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, you bet. Rosina's like, sounds like he's born to do that.
It's in his blood.
It's in his blood and all over the room, all over the walls.
It's just so much cum. It's a ridiculous amount of cum. I can't even begin to process.
That's just okay. I'm just gonna let chat vote, and we'll just go with whatever they say. I think I'm just gonna cut it off. I think we just need to get him in here. That's perfect. Yeah.
I don't know if we could have
Found a better person for the job.
Yeah.
Purely
fire
dedicated to
everybody
the
else.
craft.
I think we're gonna save money. I think this guy's gonna be able to do what 3 men could.
Honestly, Sam, we should just start reinvesting into the clone technology and start off with this man.
Maybe we should get Cheese back. Start cloning
We could have a whole new business model by the end of these interviews.
to the moon. Okay. All right, let's bring him back. Let's bring him back in here.
Yeah, let's bring it back.
Savior, welcome back.
What's up, killer?
what's
Did I
up?
get the job?
We're gonna tell you what the job was, and then we're going to tell you the news. The job was actually a freelance sperm donor. So, seems like you are, it seems like you are, perfect for the job, and you've been in the field for a while. So we're happy to tell you that you were hired. You're hired.
I'm gonna tell my little brother right now. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Start working on that refractory period, my guy. We're very excited to bring you into the company.
Yeah,
Thank
we're
you so
excited.
much. It's an honor. Thank you so much.
It's an honor to have you.
It's our honor, truly.
Keep pumping and dumping, brother. We'll see ya.
Yes,
As
sir.
always.
Raw dog, baby.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Well, that brings us to our last job opening.
So I'm gonna be honest with this last contestant. I think we're totally fucked. I don't know if they're fit for the job. I don't know if they're fit for this earth, but we'll try our best.
We gotta
And,
we gotta fill the position.
We really do.
Somebody's got to do it, or else history will be lost.
Yeah, that's very true. And honestly, considering the role we're on right now, I think I have good feelings. I have high hopes. High hopes.
I'm gonna bring her in.
The hopes are high.
All right. Britt, welcome in.
Miss Balls.
Miss Balls.
Yeah, so there I was, it was from the tip of my finger to my elbow. It was just covered in this stuff. All right, and so that's the last time I'll ever go to a kid's birthday party. I gotta go.
Hi.
Hey.
Welcome in.
Hello.
Thank you for. I'm sorry. Did we catch you at a bad time?
There was a petting zoo incident with a birthday party this morning. I don't really want to get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was younger, I once had a boa constrictor flick its little tug on my butt at a petting zoo. It was extremely uncomfortable.
Happens to the best of us. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna put your job up on the screen so that everybody can see it. Feel free to not look. All right, here it is. First we'd like to just, ask you how you got into this field. Oh wow.
I've been working in this business since I was very young,
Truly.
My mom introduced me as a young lass. So, I figured I would take the reins after she got too old to do it herself.
Right. Just documenting the yes. Okay. My next question, my first question is this job, it can seem a bit risque at times. How would you convince someone that it actually is important to society?
Have you ever shit your pants before?
Yes, I did about 3 hours ago.
Actually, surprisingly, I've never done it, but I've always wanted to.
No, yes, I had to clean it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
It's fine. We'll just move on. How would you go about establishing your credibility quickly within this industry?
You gotta talk to a lot of people. You gotta ruffle some feathers sometimes and make sure you gotta get in people's faces.
Yeah. It's true.
You just gotta tell them how it is.
Yeah. No, you're so right. You're so right. Follow up a question. What is a tool that, as your employer, it's crucial that we provide for you on the job?
Ooh. I need a gun.
Oh yeah. Good. We could. Well, Yeah. So like when you're in the office or when you're out doing research?
At all times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you think you'll be defending yourself from?
The homeless.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair.
You know, I got a question here. So, in the Disney hit musical, The Lion King, there's a scene with a wildebeest stampede, and a evil lion named Scar reaches over and claws on the hand of the Lion King himself, Mufasa, causing him to fall to his imminent death and stampede in front of his own son. And my question is, what famous name in history would you be surprised was actually an expert in this industry? The big name, the big celeb of your job.
Wikipedia number 1.
You know, I was told that the Queen of England herself has
look at the cows.
She's doing I'm following in her footsteps, you know, just like my mom and just like the Queen.
Yeah. So you work with her often is she a big client? Yeah.
Yep. I'm calling you right now. I'm letting it ring.
Yeah, that's good. All right. What can you do for us that other candidates can't?
My schedule is wide open. You know, I am here round the clock. Yeah, and I always keep snacks in my purse.
What kind of snacks do you have on hand?
What kind of snacks do you want?
Something crunchy, maybe, like to break the tension in a quiet room.
I'm a big Dunkaroos guy.
Ooh,
I'm a big Dunkaroos guy.
Yeah.
I got some cigarettes.
Marlboro Reds, I like your style.
Cowboy Killers, you know.
That's good. That is good. I love that.
I have one more question for you. We did some research into the industry, and the first Google image that came up when we were looking, oh, sorry, not this one, was this picture over here. Can you just tell me real quick, would you consider yourself more of a bottom toe person or a top toe person?
How
and
dare you?
why?
How dare you?
Answer the question.
I'm just saying, this is some
bottom toe. I'm a bottom toe.
Thank you. No, that's good. That's good. We'll write that down. Write that down.
I knew it.
Write that down. Yeah.
Can't believe you made me say that, man.
Yeah. Oh shit. My bad.
No, just show everybody. I'll ask. Say we're in a meeting and I accidentally send you this photo of myself at 10 years old. Do you delete it? Do you CC it to everybody? What do you...
Get it off the screen.
Okay. I think that was a reasonable reaction. I understand.
What was that?
I don't know what
I
don't know what you're talking about.
Not important. All right. I have one more really solid question.
Firm. Just
rock hard.
Rock steady, baby.
Solid.
Cement.
What is your personal mission statement?
Children deserve to be bullied.
Okay. Is that it? That's the... Or do you have to add? That's it. Okay. Okay. Good. That I felt that in my bones. Okay, we're gonna drag you out to the lobby.
Okay.
And then we're gonna talk about if you are fit for the job. So we will see you shortly. Thank you for your time. Please don't use your gun in the lobby. We'll see you in a second. Okay. What are we gonna do? I think she's gonna kill us. She's gonna bully us, or she's gonna kill us.
She's fucking perfect for the job.
You want a pornography documentator?
Why did you say it? Why did you say it like the job is half potato?
I don't know. Is it gonna get more complicated
Why
if
do
I
we
add
need a
potatoes?
pornography documentator?
Okay.
We have to go back, Sam.
I'm scared of her.
We got to go back.
If I take one more step,
Shut.
it'll be the farthest from home I've ever been. Okay. I think that she's either going to protect us, or I think that she's actually hunting something.
Think of it this way: if we fired her, she'd fucking kill us.
Yeah, we can't fire her. We have to hire her out of fear.
Bring her in, but I think we'll give her the corner office.
The one with the hatch that's under the chair.
Yeah, that one.
Why did we install that?
For this.
Okay. Bring her in.
Mom Witch in chat says, bullies rule with 5 exclamation points. You know what? Never has a statement made more sense.
Yeah, that's...
Bullies make good managers. True.
Okay. I'm gonna bring her in. Brett, welcome back. Welcome back in.
Hello.
We have decided, totally by free will and not out of fear, just want to put that on the table, that we are going to hire you. We're gonna hire you.
Of our own volition.
Yeah, totally free will. We love you. We think you're the best fit for the job, and the job is a pornography historian. So,
Oh no.
So we're very excited to give you the cubicle off in the corner, where you can do your job and definitely
great
keep
view
your
of
gun
the
at your
combination
office.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
It's
gorgeous.
I'm
It's
so
brand new.
excited to call the queen back about this.
Yeah, she's gonna be pleased. We actually already called her, and unfortunately, we're gonna have to do some paperwork. But you are banned from the entire UK.
Oh, okay. All right.
No more trips to Wales for you.
Yeah, and we're not funding it. So,
well, thank you guys. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you. We're now gonna let you back into the office
don't hurt.
or the lobby where you can go about doing as you please. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Do me a favor. When you get back in there, can you just make sure to ask the little raccoon guy, go up to him just real nice and close, and go, what the dog do? Just give him a little, what the dog
doing?
Yeah, what the dog
What the dog doing?
It's always what the dog doing, but it's never how the dog doing.
We don't care. Bye. Okay. All right. Anyways. Well, that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
I feel like an 8th grader who's up for the first time past midnight. He's had 6 bottles of Sprite. I'm fucking ready, baby. The company is looking sharp.
Yeah, we have a full staff. Which